Howdy, howdy, homie. Uh,
Hooray!
we left off on Roggenrola.
Oh,
Oh, I gotta pull out the Twitch chat. Kind of forgot about that.
rock and roll is probably a loss, I'd assume.
Bold assumption.
It's a rock.
What if we punch it in the hole?
That's a good question.
He's only a 39-pound rock. 1'4".
I mean, yeah, but I don't think I beat like a 5 pound brick.
I forgot about that.
What?
The hole's an ear.
Oh, that's nasty.
Uh,
Inside each one is an energy core. What does
yeah.
that
So
mean?
I just reach into its ear and rip out the energy core, and it's dead.
If you stick your hand in there, rock and rolla will be very angry! Exclamation mark.
Well, what's he gonna do? He's a 39-pound rock without legs or arms. I'm just gonna fucking eat his ass.
Why did they make that its ear?
It's hard as steel, but apparently a long soak in water will cause it to soften.
Interesting. Carry the 30-pound rock to water and then just drop him
He's
in.
slightly warm.
Oh yeah, there's an energy core inside it. Might hope he's slightly warm.
I mean, technically speaking, cold-blooded animals. Lord. So what are we thinking? Do we just stick our hand inside of him and he's dead?
I don't know if we're dead, but
I
or if
mean,
he's dead.
if you can rip out his essentially what his heart is,
I guess that's fair.
and he has no real
Yeah,
way of attacking us. He's also only 39 pounds.
I guess it's reasonably beatable.
I still don't think it's going to be that easy because his core is still probably a rock.
It's probably hot too.
Well, no, they said warm.
Well, yeah, but that's from the outside. Like if you're touching their body, it's warm. But if you're just like
Yeah, but
straight up
like
touching the core,
it doesn't need to be that warm.
I mean, either way, I guess you can pick it up and carry it to water.
Like a human heart is warm, but it's not gonna fucking burn you if you touch a human heart.
Hey, cheese dog. I guess you can always pick it up and bring it to water.
Yeah, and again, what's he gonna do? He's got no arms or legs to fight back with. It was literally a ball.
Hold him by the little handle.
So where are we putting him? Low, no,
It might be a no diff. Maybe low diff just because he's annoying.
because he's a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, like, I'm
Mm.
assuming that entrance into his face there or his ear isn't very big, because like
He is only a foot tall.
yeah, so I'd assume that's hard to get your hand into.
Oh, I feel like my hand would fit in there.
Like, I could probably stick a stick in there too, but
All right, Boldora. Does that mean he doesn't have eyes? He just has two ears.
I guess. Uh,
He's a lot heavier. He's 2'11" and 224.9 pounds.
when it is healthy, the core sticks out.
Huh?
In Alpha Sapphire, it says that the core sticks out.
Huh.
It can only face in one direction, always facing the same way. It swiftly moves from front to back and left to right. So it can only face one direction?
I don't know what that means.
Well, the rocks are the gem or the core in this one.
It's not comfortable around water.
It still drinks it though.
I mean, it kind of has to, you
It's
know.
interesting. Well, I mean, I wouldn't think they'd have to.
Ooh, there's the concern. Ultra
Firing
Sun.
off bursts of energy? Oh,
Oh,
Ultra
that
Sun.
too.
Or Smash Diamond. Yeah, that's a concern.
When angered, it will attack without ever changing the direction it's facing.
Yes. We sweep, we Dark Souls roll behind him and
It
break the gems.
it is still a 224-pound rock.
It's got the energy cores exposed though.
Yeah, but like where?
The rocks, the orange parts.
But it said the energy leaked and formed crystals. It's not saying that that is the core.
I don't understand what else would be the core though. It says it pokes out.
All right, but you know Pokedex entries aren't always accurate.
I think this one's a win. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. 'Cause it says that the gems are lumps of powerful energy, so I'm assuming that's a core.
Yeah, but like that's still a gem that can break a diamond. That can't be easy for us to fucking break his gems.
But it only faces one direction.
It still can't be easy for us to break the gems.
I guess that's true. Alright, this one's a we lose. You're right. You
Like,
right.
yeah, there's a Pokedex entry saying they're targeted for the gems, but I'm
Or
assuming that's people with hammers.
I guess it could be a tie. Because we can't beat it,
Why?
but if we get behind it, it can't see it like only faces one direction. Like if
True.
we get behind it, don't we just win?
I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to put him in a tie.
Gigalith
Gigalith,
is the one I'm worried about.
5'7", 573.2 pounds.
The solar rays it absorbs? Why is it solar now?
Quite a large lad.
It can fire off an attack capable of blowing away a mountain.
Based.
I
Yeah,
like how it goes
fires
from
balls of
black.
light.
I like how in black it goes from blowing away a mountain to in shield it blows away dump trucks. I feel like one of those is infinitely more impressive.
However, they can only shoot the energy blast when it's sunny.
It doesn't say that in black and white though, or in black at least. It just says it compresses energy from its core.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
Uh Sun and Shield both say that it can't do it without the sun.
yeah, well, that's its solar attack, and the other one just says an attack from
True,
the
black
core.
does. Alright, but white
Like it,
also says solar energy, and black and white are same gen.
wait, it has a
Either,
mouth.
either way, I still don't think we're beating it.
Oh no, it's definitely a we lose, but it has a mouth.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay, yeah, we lose.
Yeah, because either way, it's a 500-pound fucking rock monster.
Bat with one tooth.
That's a nose, right?
I think that is a nose. Yeah, I think the eyes are the little tufts of fur.
Oh yeah, the W's. He's going, oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, no,
Yeah.
that's wow. He says wow.
Wow.
1'4", 4.6 pounds.
God, I forgot that it uses its nose to suction on things. That's nasty.
Yeah, and it leaves a heart-shaped mark.
Mhm.
I think we punt this thing around, right?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that says otherwise. It makes ultrasonic waves, but that's just to learn its surroundings. That's literally just like what bats do.
And I find a bug.
Yeah.
Get your ass
Look,
up here, buddy.
it'd be a bug if this thing won. We sweep.
What about a Swoobat?
Hmm.
2'11", 23.1 pounds.
It can emit ultrasonic waves strong enough to reduce concrete to rubble.
Ah. From the nose.
Yeah,
That's weird.
and from its tail.
Wait, but...
Don't think about it.
okay.
Um, it does say that
But also...
emitting the waves tires it out, but I think that we just die in one hit.
Yeah, but also, if you come into contact with an ultrasonic wave that doesn't kill you, and it's a male that's trying to fuck, you get a positive mood shift. That's such a like it's so stupid. It's literally like it's either gonna murder you or you're gonna be happy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd
And
say it kills us.
yeah, I was gonna make an argument for mid diff of oh you need to just dodge that, but we can't see ultrasonic waves, so
Yeah, I don't really think there's a dodging. It doesn't say the range. Like if it said the range and it was like 6 feet, I'd say like okay, maybe possible. But
Gilbert,
it doesn't say a range.
1 foot tall, 18.7 pounds. Huh. Races
Hmm.
cars.
Yeah, it can dig at 30 miles an hour. I feel
Mm,
like 30 miles an hour is not enough to give a car a good race.
no, no, not at all.
I
Farmers love him. This one easy trick to make all the farmers love you.
think it says farmers have little love for it
Oh yeah, you're right.
because they eat crops.
Oh yeah, I missed that part.
I mean,
Farmers hate him.
I don't see anything here that's like. I mean, it brings its claws together and whirls around at a high speed before rushing at their prey.
It pops out of the ground. We grab it and smash it into the ground.
I mean, it pops out of the ground going 30 miles an hour, but then once it's on land, it's slow for a bit.
Yeah, I put him in mid diff.
Yeah.
Just got to dodge his initial shooting out of the ground at 30 miles per hour.
Well, I don't even know. I think it might just be low diff because
I fuck it.
it's not like a Raticate bite where like it might be able to chomp through your leg. Like this guy's just a
No,
little
that's
dude.
fair.
He's like 18 pounds and a foot big.
Yeah, I put him in. I put him in low. We'll put him in low.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, never mind. My statement is entirely false. What the fuck is that thing? All right, wait, we're not there yet. Getting ahead of myself.
Oh, I think it's a Hisuian form.
Excadrill. He's only 2'4",
What the hell? Yeah. That's so short.
89.1 pounds. They
Each
can
drill
be
can go
destructive
through
to
iron
subway.
plates.
They
And
can bore through a
their
steel plate.
drill
Yeah,
can bore through steel. Yeah.
that's a bit more of a problem.
And it can tunnel now at 90 miles an hour.
Oh, sick. Known as the Drill King. Yeah, I think we lose.
Yeah. I don't know. Does it have a separate mega entry?
3'7" or 4'11", 68.3 or 70.5.
It does not have a separate mega entry.
It can tell how we're feeling. Or when an egg might hatch.
It's got
Uh,
good hearing, so I just run up to it and scream.
it can hear well, but can it run well? And my guess is no. So I'm beating
No,
the fuck out of this thing.
its legs are like an inch big.
I'm pummeling this thing.
And since there's no mega entry, they both just go in there.
Sad that a mega gets a fucking notice.
Hey man, it happens.
All right,
Hmm.
Timber. I think he might kick the shit out of us.
I think probably.
2 feet tall, 27.6 pounds. Look at how happy he is in the anime. Look at that dude.
That's a happy boy. God,
Uh,
it loves helping out in construction. It loves it so much that if rain causes work to halt, it swings its log and throws a tantrum. Children really do just love labor, dude. Why do we end child labor?
the
The
children yearn
children,
for the mines.
they do. Like, this guy just wants to carry his log around and work in construction. And you can pay him below minimum wage. Like, why do we.
So yeah, they're just actively swinging a log around.
Yeah, in the black and white original, like, sprite work for them, they throw it too.
Wait,
They
really?
Yeah, they throw the log around.
Damn.
Like, with no difficulty too, like, they throw it above their head and catch it with one hand.
I think I do think we're just getting fucked. Oh, I see what you mean. He
Yeah,
does indeed throw the fuck.
like, he just flips it. He has no problem.
I think we're just getting bashed with a log to death.
Yeah, I think it's going to be mad that we disrupted its construction work, which means it's gonna throw a raging tantrum, and it's gonna
With a
swing its
log.
log around.
All right, cool. We're losing, and it's just gonna get worse. So, girder,
Yeah, now it's a piece of steel, so
3 foot 11, 82 or 88.2 pounds. Dude's hella strong for his size.
it
Uh,
shows off its muscle to other machoking girder. If it fails to measure up to them, it lies low for a little while. Bro's ashamed.
uh, even a group of wrestlers could not make it budge an inch.
It excels at demolition.
Yeah, it
Construction
takes
is
down
no
buildings.
longer its forte. Yeah, it's just another loss.
Huh. Well, I'm curious as to how Conch is gonna be. Because if I'm being honest, I feel like concrete is less impressive than the steel beam.
Yeah,
4 foot 7,
it's taught humans.
191.8 pounds.
It taught humans how to make concrete 2,000 years ago.
Based. They know moves that enable them to swing the pillars freely in battle. Rather than rely on force, they master moves that utilize the centrifugal force of spinning concrete.
When going all out, this Pokemon tosses aside its concrete pillars and leaps at its opponents to pummel them with its fists.
That's based as fuck.
I'm also
So
assuming that this thing's heavier than us. Yeah, nearly 100 or 200 pounds.
I like the idea of we go to fight this thing, it breaks all of the bones in our body with a single swing, and then we start to like try and get up, and it throws the concrete away and just starts beating the shit out of us.
It's a lot shorter than I thought. It's 4'7".
I'm putting it in. We're losing. I still don't want to get hit with concrete.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Simple. 1 foot 8, 9.9 pounds. That is a heavy tadpole. Such a high pitched sound. Oh, but we can't hear it.
It uses the rhythm of these sounds to talk. Don't call it talking. It
Yeah,
just
we can't hear it.
Yeah, it's there. Everything here is just about it emitting sound.
I'm reaching into the pond and grabbing its impole and then swallowing it.
Isn't it kind of big to swallow?
Shut up.
It's a foot and 8 inches.
Shut up. I'm gonna pull a Germa.
Help a toad.
I like how Papatoad doesn't have arms. I like his stupid little bubble nubs.
Yeah.
2 foot 7, 37.5 pounds.
Ugh! It weakens prey with sound waves intense enough to cause headaches and then entangles them with its sticky tongue.
Oh. Oh. They can make earthquake like vibrations on land. Uh, on occasion, the cries are pleasing to the ear,
It might be a mid diff because the sticky tongue is a problem.
but it's not like licky licky or
Where it
licky
can
tongue, where the
paralyze
tongue is
you.
insanely long as well.
Yeah, where it can paralyze you or poison you, and the tongue is long. Like this is just a
Yeah,
sticky tongue.
I'm fine with chucking him in mid diff.
And now the ugly one.
Seismitoad, 4 foot 11, 136.7 pounds. They shoot paralyzing liquid from their head bumps
God, I forgot about that. Seismitoad and Krogunk are similar species.
because they got bumps.
Just cause frog?
Ah,
Like,
I don't like shields.
Oh, that's nasty.
I don't like that.
It could turn a boulder into rubble with one punch, and they shoot paralyzing liquid from their head bumps.
So we're gonna get paralyzed, and then it's gonna turn our bones to dust.
Yeah,
Right in there with Conkeldurr. Throw! I think we're gonna get our asses kicked by throw too. 4'3", 122.4 pounds.
hey,
When it
I'm bigger
tightens,
than it.
when it tightens its belt, it's become stronger.
They use vines to make their own belts. That does not look like a vine.
Not at all.
When they encounter foes bigger than themselves, they try to throw them. Wow, who would have guessed?
Crazy how that works. It performs throwing moves with first-rate skill. Ew! Throw's belt grows darker as it absorbs its wearer's sweat.
That's why would they even put that in? That's so disgusting. I mean, it throws things that are bigger than it, and we're both taller than 4 feet. Spoiler alert. So it's gonna pick us up and throw us, right?
Yeah. And considering it's first rate at throwing, I think we're just getting fucked.
Yeah.
Honestly, do you want to put it in close but no?
I was thinking about it just because like it's very human sized. Like 122 pounds and 4 feet, like that's doable.
And we do have a longer reach, so like we could probably land a couple hits on him before it grabs our arm and just fucking eats us.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, close but no. One of the rare close but no's. Alright, what about a
Dang,
sock?
I always expected Sock to be significantly taller than Throw, like
Wait, he's
several
the same
feet.
height?
It's like 4 inches taller.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, what the fuck? 112.4 pounds. It punches boulders and trees.
It doesn't say it destroys them at least.
Yeah, but the sound of it punching boulders can be heard all the way from the mountains.
The karate chops of a sock that's trained itself to the limit can cleave the ocean itself.
Based.
It's like Beyblade, how like canonically Moses parted
Moses
the
with
Red
the Red
Sea with a
Sea.
Beyblade. It's like how that's Sock in this universe.
It also gets pissed off if you disturb its training.
It's probably a loss. How much does this guy weigh?
They train without sleeping.
112 pounds, so it weighs less.
I honestly still think I'd put it in a close but no.
Yeah, it weighs less than Throw does,
Because
so
we still have a size advantage. It's just going to hit us once and we're just going to be shattered.
yeah.
Swaddle! I love Swaddle.
I also love Swaddle. Such a cute little mon.
1 foot tall, 5.5 pounds. One of the only episodes of the black and white anime I saw was centered Swaddle.
Yeah, I think it was Ash that had a Swaddle.
I don't remember. Vanny dresses it in clothes that they made when it hatched. Hides its head in the hood while sleeping. It's the sewing Pokemon. Yeah, I love you, Swaddle, but I think we're
I think
kicking
it's
your
getting
ass.
its head smashed in, yeah.
Oh, and those little bumps are sensory organs, so that's really gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud. I love you, but you're getting obliterated.
I like Swadloon a lot too.
Same.
So grumpy looking.
And he's got his little robe.
Yeah.
1'8", 16.1 pounds. Look at him wearing the hard hat in Pokemon Adventures.
Bro should not be on the job.
They have superb foliage. Protects itself from the cold. Stays on the move. Prefers damp, dark places.
Not seeing anything that keeps it out of no diff.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, I feel like that's generally most bug Pokemon.
Yeah.
Although there definitely are exceptions. Like I have a feeling Levani is not getting out of no diff. I could be wrong. All right, but Levani, 3'11", 45.2 pounds.
The leaves on its arms are sharp enough to slice a thick tree in half.
What the? Why? Why every time?
It's always trees. It's trees or boulders. Like if
these
they're trying to say how sharp something is, they say it can cut through a tree. If they're trying to say how strong something is, it bashes through boulders.
like what? They sew and they like knit shit. Why do they need their fucking leaves to be sharp enough to cut a goddamn tree? Um,
This is a large bug too. It's like almost 4 feet tall.
yeah.
So I'd say it could go and we lose.
Sticky sill, sticky. Dude, man, if Scarlet and Violet didn't exist, we would have been fine.
Yeah.
Venipede. All right, before we get on to Venipede, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
Okay.
So apparently, Ghost, the company that I get from, started making a hydration drink. So I'm gonna be trying one of those today. I got lemon lime.
Hooray.
It definitely smells like piss Gatorade. So
Honestly, I was sleeping on lemon lime. The lemon lime Gatorade is actually pretty good.
for a lemon lime drink, I feel like it's not tangy enough.
Oof.
Like it's not bad. I was expecting more of like a tart taste. Dude, I like piss Gatorade. Piss Gatorade goes hard.
Piss Gatorade is pretty good.
1'4", 11.7 pounds. Its bite injects a potent poison enough to paralyze a large bird Pokemon. So that's not going to feel good for us.
Yeah.
It's brutally aggressive.
It can get vibrations in the air to determine our location.
Huh. If this Pokemon finds prey it thinks it can eat, it leaves for them without any thought of how things might turn out.
Bro's just a little hungry.
Dude, I like how like every picture of him is like, oh, he looks pissed off, except the anime where he looks like he's about to fall asleep.
He's sleepy from being so angry all the time.
Where do we want to put this thing?
Mm, it's the bite that has the poison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it might be a medium.
Honestly, I think I'd put it in low.
Well, okay.
Because
I
yeah,
mean, I
it
guess
has
it's
the condition,
small.
but it's still a tiny ass bug.
That's fair.
Whirlipede. 3'11", 129.0 pounds.
Those are such strange evolution levels. 22 and then immediately again at 30?
Protected by a hard shell. It spins like a wheel. Uh, Stabs them with poison spikes.
Its
Top
top
speed is
speed is
over
over
60. Yeah,
50.
that's a problem.
That's crazy.
So we're getting hit at 60 miles per hour
With
by
poison spikes.
something that has a hard shell, is 129 pounds, and has poison spikes.
Yeah. Probably a we lose.
Yeah, I think so. Scolipede.
This is
8
a big
foot
bug.
2. Jesus Christ.
And 442
What?
pounds.
Is he heavy?
This is a big bug. I like how
Attacks
we were talking about
relentlessly with horns.
like how all the bugs are like gonna be
I
really
said there
easy
are
and
exceptions.
we're getting like thrashed by bugs this time. It attacks relentlessly with its horns until it prevails, and I believe the horns are poisonous.
Uses the claws near its neck to dig into its opponents and poison them.
Yeah.
Clasps prey with the claws on its neck until it stops moving, then finishes it off with deadly poison.
Yep. We lose.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Cottony is next.
I like Cottony. Let's see here.
1 foot tall, 1.3 pounds.
It escapes by shooting cotton from its body, which serves as a decoy to distract the attacker.
Fair enough.
I mean, it might be confusing enough for like another Pokemon, but for a person, I don't know.
They end up looking like a cloud. Pillows and beds stuffed with cotton exhaled by Cottony are soft and puffy, light and airy, altogether top quality.
I don't like that it describes it as exhaling cotton.
Puffs it off. I don't
Um,
know. Look at sword.
sword. It gets flung.
It's just a soft little dude. I think we're kicking its ass.
Yeah. Also, Scarlet and Violet's Pokedex entries always make me think about how like they just made their own designs like a second time. Like Eldegoss really is just Cottony and Whimsicott, but again,
Well, that's shield. There's no Scarlet Violet.
or sorry, yeah, Sword and Shield.
All right, throwing you in no diff, buddy.
Whimsicott. I like Whimsicott too.
Whimsicott's just a little lad. Look at him. 2'4", 14.6 pounds.
I thought I remembered something scary about this thing, but I can't remember.
It can slip through any gap, no matter how small.
That's weird. It's like a cat.
Riding whirlwinds, they appear.
I guess there isn't anything scary. I don't know what
They
Pokemon
pull
I was
pranks.
thinking of. Yeah, the little prankster. It moves your furniture.
Blow all the cotton off if the wind is too high.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really too scary about it, I guess.
If it gets wet, it'll become too heavy to move and have no choice but to answer for its mischief.
The creature is dubious in nature. Oh, the creature speaks.
I think we're kicking its ass.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What is the next one? Petil? Is that what it is?
Petalil, yeah.
Petalil, that's what it is. 1'8", 14.6. Leaves on its head are bitter. But it refreshes a tired body, Sean, so after we're done kicking all this ass.
Yeah.
Uh,
I like how they in Legends Arceus they literally give like an actual like recipe.
huh. Well,
But I
that's
guess
just
that's because
tea.
Legends Arceus is more like just a dude writing the entry.
That's also just tea.
Yeah.
They're bitter enough to cause dizziness, but provide relief. So either way,
Okay.
we're still kicking its ass and then eating a leaf.
Yeah, it seems mostly like the negative effects are from eating it, which you don't have to eat it.
Wait, Petalil is 100% female?
I never knew that. Is Cottony? Let's see. No, Cottony and Whimsicott are 50-50.
Lilligant is 3'7" or 3'11", 35.9 pounds or 42.3 pounds. I'm opening this picture in a bigger text. I hate this thing. I don't like
Hisuian form
Hisuian.
got some goofy ass shoes.
I don't like it.
I think they're supposed to be like ice skates, maybe?
It's not nice. So
Yeah, it's not.
I,
Oh, but the Hisuian form does say it spends its life on mountains covered in snow.
oh.
The ice skates would make sense there, I guess. But
Why is it a fighting type then?
I don't know. Because he says it has well developed legs.
Does it? Oh, it does.
Which is
Yeah.
a strange quote from a professor. Like, I don't know, man.
Sounds like something Oak would say.
There's no lies against the Pokemon, Ash.
Shut up.
It has well developed legs, Ash.
What the
Um,
fuck is going on in the Nimbasa City theme, bro?
Nimbasa? Let me look up Nimbasa. I'm not sure I remember that one.
It's got the like low health noise and it's high energy for no reason.
Oops, I clicked on that channel. There we go. I don't hear the low HP theme.
The one that I just heard did.
Uh,
Send me what you got.
uh, there you are.
What the fuck? That is an entirely different song. Also, that was loud as shit. Holy fuck. Well, it's just called Nimbasa City.
Yeah.
What? Uh, something got fucked up somewhere. Because I went to press the back button and it did not play the same song.
Oh, weird.
So I don't know what fucking song I was listening to.
Did you already listen to the Drift Veil theme?
I have no idea.
On, I got you.
Probably in the rotation somewhere.
Okay, I'll leave it then.
Because I'm just listening to the full OST.
Okay, that's fair. Alrighty. Well, otherwise, for Lilligant, I'm not seeing anything like threatening,
I think we're
except for
kicking its
he's
ass.
like Hisuian has well-developed legs, but
I'm still
that's like
kicking its ass.
that's like for a plant.
I also have well-developed legs.
Yeah, and what are we comparing its legs to? It's a plant.
It's 3 foot 11, 42 pounds. I'm kicking its ass.
Yeah, probably a no diff for both. Now we get the funny fish, where I
Hold
don't
up,
think there's any difference between the two forms, so it doesn't really matter.
hold up. I'm putting them in the diffs.
Oh my god, they do have different forms.
Different entries?
Yeah.
Wait, there's a white stripe form?
I think it's specifically in Legends Arceus,
3 foot
because that's
3,
what
39.7 pounds.
remember they gave it an evolution. I think only the
Oh,
white stripe one evolves.
that's stupid.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, is it a gender difference evolution? Never knew that.
I guess. So do we just look at the ones with the different forms, or
I think so, yeah.
uh, anglers love the fight this Pokemon puts up on the hook? Um,
The meat of red striped basculin is on the fattier side.
yeah,
God, their descriptions are just talking about how they taste.
yeah. Inoffensive light flavor for the blue stripe, known for their violence.
Mhm. Is this
This
just the Bloods
white
versus the Crips?
white stripe is apparently gentle.
Like the description is the thug of the river, and there's entire thing is red versus blue.
Yeah.
This really feels like it has United States gang connotations to it.
Ooh, blue stripe violet.
Who's Oh, yikes, Iron Sheets. That
Yeah,
is the vicious one.
and white stripe is peaceful, I guess.
Yeah, it seems it. Like white and red are just like oh no, I guess red it says its temperament is vicious and aggressive.
Yeah, but it doesn't say anything about putting fucking marks in a middle sheet.
So maybe red form low diff, blue form mid?
I'm alright with that. And white now.
Yeah.
Alright, they are organized now. Alright, Sandile. I love this dude.
I love Sandow and Crocorock.
2 foot 4, 33.5 pounds. He is not a dog.
When we get to Croc Rock, I have something really important to say.
Oh, okay. Live buried in the sands.
It chomps down on the legs of anyone that walks over it.
Ow.
Its favorite food is trapinch.
Aw.
You want to eat bug?
It moves through the sand as if it's swimming, so that's kind of an impressive feat.
Oh yeah, they live buried in the sand, so it's gonna always get the jump on you, right?
Senda's still not good at hunting.
It's the cleaner of the desert. Oh, because it eats things that have collapsed. I mean, most of the time it says that it's underneath the sand, so I'd imagine it would get a jump on us.
Yeah, but at the same time, it is 2'2" and 33 pounds. Is there anything that says like how strong of a bite it has?
No, I don't think so. Strong
And
enough
he
to
also
eat a
only has
trap.
2 teeth.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Oh, that's fucked up, dude. Look at the blueberry Pokedex picture. They're ganging up on him, bro.
Or it's going right for the butt too.
I feel like he's a low diff.
Yeah, I think it's only low diff because it always gets the first hit on us.
Yeah, such a little lad.
All
All
right,
right,
now for
Krokorok.
Crocodile. Go down to
Three,
the sprite art for it.
3'3", 73.6 pounds. Sprite art, you say?
Look at how infinitely lame it looks like in X and Y compared to black and white because they made him uncross his arms.
God, the shiny is disgusting.
Oh yeah, the shiny's awful. But look at
But
how
yeah, no,
ugly he
they
is
made
after
him
they.
they made
Yeah,
him real bad.
like black and white, you look at him and you're like, all right, this guy's kind of slick. Like this guy's kind of slick with it because he's got the crossed arms.
They fixed it in Pokemon Home.
Yeah, but even then, the model's just like I don't know what it is about the model. Looks like a
All right.
cereal mascot.
Uh, can sense the heat of objects.
Oh, that's crazy.
Um, a female is often the leader of the group.
They hunt
Hates it
at
when its
night.
body gets cold.
Wait, it says their specialized eyes enable them to see in the dark, which lets them hunt in at night without getting lost. But then in Shield, it says it has specialized eyes that allow it to see in the dark, but it won't move at night.
Yeah,
So it
wait,
doesn't hunt. The two entries
wait.
literally contradict each other.
It also doesn't like being cold, and deserts get cold after sunset.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
there's nothing particularly about how strong it is. Just that
it
it's
is now a
good at night.
73-pound crocodile.
Yes. He's still not a dog.
I mean, it's quote unquote good at night because it can see better at night, but it gets EP and cold.
Why doesn't Bella Town have one theme for winter, spring, and autumn, but it has a different theme for summer, I'm assuming?
I guess.
Why did they split it like that? Why not have like spring and summer and then winter and autumn?
I don't know. Well, Undella Town, if I remember, is a beach. So maybe summer it gets something else.
I don't know where to put him.
I don't know because I feel like it's wrong to put it in low diff because it's like a 70-pound crocodile, but it doesn't really meet the criteria of
Yeah, how we normally do
medium.
mid diff. I'll put him with his little brother in low.
Alright. And big croc.
Crocodile.
I like crocodile too.
Same. 4'11", 212.3 pounds. That's a better shape.
They
Oh
clamp
my
down
god,
on anything that moves.
look at the crocodile with sunglasses in the anime.
Their jaws are so powerful they can crush the body of an automobile.
Hey, I just saw that one. But it's see objects in the far distance as if it were using binoculars.
It swims through the desert as if it were water.
Extremely violent. Try to clamp down on anything that moves.
It bite through heavy plates of iron with no effort at all.
I think this is it beats the ever living shit out of us.
And while terribly aggressive, it has the patience to stay hidden under the sand for days, lying in wait for prey. So it gets the first hit, and it can bite through steel.
Yeah. Yeah, we're fucked.
So we lose. Darumaka, little guy.
The little jumpy boy.
Yeah, the little poop guy.
Wait, hold up. I gotta see his sprite art. I gotta see him jump around.
A lot of the descriptions, I'm assuming, are going to be about poop.
Look
Oh yeah,
at
and I
him!
love it. I love it when it pulls its little arms in.
He's such a lad. God. Oh, I like the ones at home. They're so round. Yo, I forgot how hard battle legendary Pokemon goes in Black and White.
Yeah.
When its internal fire is burning, it cannot calm down and runs around. Droppings are
Yep.
hot. Yep.
The poop ones.
Oh!
Internal.
When it's tired, the internal fire is 1,100 degrees.
That's crazy.
Uh, Symbol of good fortune.
I don't know if we can beat it because of how hot it is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like Galarian Darumaka, I think is a no diff, but
There's Fire Sac cooled the elephant atrophied. It now has an organ that generates cold instead.
it uses that to make snowballs.
They make snowballs. I love them, but yeah, we're kicking his ass. So where do you want to put regular Darumaka?
I don't know. Um,
How big is it?
let's see. 2 feet tall, 82 pounds.
All right, my entire idea goes out the window with 82 pounds.
Were you just thinking of kicking it?
Yeah, literally just punt it. Minimal contact. It's just gone. It's not a big deal, but I think I think we just lose with its body temperature like that. Close but no, because we're still gonna injure it probably.
Yeah.
All right, now for the one that's probably gonna beat the ever living shit out of us.
And this one has 3 forms to rank.
Darmanitan for Darmanitan.
Oh, right, because the snow form has a second form too.
Standard mode, Galarian standard mode, Zen mode, and Galarian Zen mode.
Oh, and they all have separate entries in Sword and Shield.
4'3", 204.8 pounds, or 5'7", 264.6 pounds. Oh lordy, can't wait.
Its temperature goes up to 2,500, and its punches can obliterate a dump truck.
Beast. Zen mode. Through meditation, it calms its raging spirit and hones its psychic powers. When wounded, it stops moving. Goes still as stone to meditate, sharpening its mind and spirit. I don't know what that means for us.
We're not going to wound it. I don't know. I guess if we stumble upon one that is wounded, calms its raging spirit and hones psychic power.
Yeah, but there's also no description to that psychic power.
Yeah. Are there any in the previous games?
When one is injured in a fierce battle, it hardens into a stone-like form, then it meditates and sharpens its mind. That's it.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Do you want to throw it in theoretically when it's in Zen form? Because theoretically, if we find one, we'll do it, but there's no way we're injuring one to put it into Zen mode.
Sure, that works for me.
All right. Galarian. Uh, it stashes food in the snowball on its head. It will freeze the snowball on its head before going for a headbutt.
I mean,
I
I'd
don't know.
imagine it wins.
Yeah, he's still big monkey man.
Yeah.
And getting hit with that frozen snowball is not going to feel good. Anger has reignited its atrophied flame sack. This Pokemon spews fire everywhere as it rampages indiscriminately.
It just gets harder then, yeah.
Oh my god. It won't stop spewing flames until its rage is settled, even if its body starts to melt. Also, interesting that the Zen mode for this one is just when it's angry.
It's also interesting. Oh, wait, the original Zen form changes typing too. Actually, never knew that.
But you didn't know that?
No, I thought it was fire, and then ice and ice fire.
Nah. It's my lad! Groovin', I love you.
I feel like Maractus is a prime candidate for like a secondary form, like for a different game.
That's fair. 3'3", 61.7 pounds. Drives away Pokemon. Moves. It makes maraca noises. Well,
I'm not really seeing anything scary.
And there's not that many spikes. I'm kicking your ass, Groove, and I'm sorry. That's what you get for dying on me.
Oof.
Wasn't even Groovin's fault.
The Webble without rock.
Webble. Oh my god, what? That's a cursed image.
Webble!
1 foot tall, 32 pounds. Most of those 32 pounds, I'm assuming, is the rock.
Yeah, probably.
It can melt holes in rocks.
I feel like that's very much so over time, though.
True. No, it says easily melt holes.
And if the pickaxe breaks.
What?
Trouble may move into the holes in a Hippowdon.
Huh.
Bro is living rent free. Get him out of there.
I don't like that. It's an enemy of Roggenrola and Roly-Coly. What?
Oh, because he's trying to drill holes.
He's trying to live in them.
He's like crawling in the ear of a rock and roller. Like, yo, is this chill, dude?
I want to see a Dwebble with a Roggenrola shell. It may have a rock, but it's still a hermit crab. I think we're kicking the shit out of it.
Yeah, it comes out of the rock, so like pull it out of the rock and then eat it.
I'm gonna slurp it up, yeah. Crustle. I think this one's gonna be a little harder. 4'7",
Yeah.
440.9. Oh god, cursed without the rock again.
It's like naked.
They fight viciously. The one whose boulder is broken is the loser of the battle, meaning that they can break boulder.
Wait. Their thick claws are strong enough to crack Rhyperior's carapace. How strong was that?
That was like insanely strong if it's a Rhyperior.
Its carapace can withstand volcanic eruption.
It relies on its carapace to deflect incoming enemy attacks.
It says I can withstand volcanic eruptions too in Omega Ruby.
Yeah, nah, that's insanely strong. We lose to a Crustle.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Scraggy! 2 foot tall, 26 pounds. With his
Gen
stupid
5 had
little
a lot
pants.
of good designs. Like, Scraggy's just a fun one.
Its skin has a rubbery elasticity.
Don't like that.
It reduces damage by pulling his pants up.
Its sturdy skull makes its weight unstable. Bro's head is too big.
Don't forget it immediately headbutts anyone that looks at it.
Yeah. The saggier the skin, the more respect they get.
Do you want to give it like a mid-diff?
I guess so, yeah.
Because it's just going to be trying to headbutt us the entire time.
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything but headbutt.
And he's got the funny pants.
This is one of those mons where if it was released in Scarlet and Violet, it would have had its own like special move.
100%.
Like its own special headbutt move, but because it's not, it didn't get it.
3 foot. I don't like the one in the anime. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like when there's like a serial killer that like wears people's skin.
3'7", 66.1 pounds. Why is it in the dragon egg group?
That's the dragon.
Groups them beat up anything that entered their territory. They spit acidic liquid. Smash concrete blocks.
Yeah, it's
It also pulls up its pants to protect itself. So it spits acid at you and is also going to shatter your bones.
it's interesting that it kicks now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just wins.
There you go, bud.
Also, another
Sigilif.
Pokemon that is like very strangely like gang coded.
Yeah.
It beat groups of 5 of them beat up anything that enter their territory.
Sean, it's
It's just
called the
like gang
Hoodlum
coded.
Pokemon.
Yeah. I like how
So,
X, Y, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire all start off with the same exact thing.
wait, X, Y.
Not for
Oh, wait, for
Scrafty.
Sigilith?
Yeah,
I thought you were
Residual.
still on Gravity. Sigilith. 4'7", 30.9 pounds. The Guardians of an Ancient City. Uh, they attack with psychic powers.
Psychic power allow them to fly. Really, not the wings.
Yeah. To be
Okay.
fair, look at those fucking things.
I feel like it would just been better as a psychic type with levitate then.
So they're ancient and they fly.
They attack enemies that invade their territory. But again, it doesn't say how strong their psychic power is. I'd imagine that we'd lose though, because they just like fly up in the air and then do their psychic type on.
I did not know the title of the Pokemon. It is the Avianoid Pokemon.
That's a weird one.
Where do we want to put this thing?
I think we lose.
Alright.
I think it has psychic power and it can fly. That's
Yay!
not a good combo.
Oh, and Galarian Yamask.
I like Yamask.
1'8", 3.3 pounds.
I don't think I liked Galarian Yamask though.
He's fine. He's just holding the little thing.
Yeah, little rock.
Each of them carries a mask that used to be its face when it was human,
Oh, I remember why I didn't
and
like
they
it. I don't like that
cry.
it's ground ghost. I wish it was rock ghost.
That would make a lot more sense. I guess because it's a clay slab.
I guess that's fair.
Uh, each retains memories of its former life.
Let's
Have you
try to get
seen?
even more memories.
Have you seen the comic of the dude who like kills his girlfriend and she turns into a Yamask and then kills him as a Cofagrigus?
No,
I don't know where I saw that, but I did. It's
that's
literally
crazy.
like this dude and his girlfriend are going treasure hunting, and he ends up killing her to keep the treasure for himself, and she turns into a Yamask because the mask is like its face, and eventually she finds him again and she's like scared because she's a Pokemon and he initially killed her, and then eventually she evolves and while he's treasure hunting she's a Cofagrigus and just fucking murders him.
Based, based and murder pilled.
They are spirits, so I don't know if we can actually hurt them.
We take the mask
I think we just cry.
and then we put the mask on,
What does that do?
and then we turn into like a completely different monster that chases people. And like if it grabs you, it spits on you, and then you turn into one of them. And if you look at them on like a
Why?
the computer screen, they're spinning around.
Why are you fucking lethal companying, bro? It's not company max time, bro.
Yeah, this one's like literally a ghost. I don't know. It's not like some ghost types where they're not like actually a ghost. Like this is just a ghost.
In both forms too.
Yeah, I think it might just be literally impossible.
Yeah.
Like I guess it could be theoretical. Like if we could hurt it, would kill it. But I don't think that's what theoretical means. I think theoretical's like
It's not intangible.
yeah,
Do we want to put it in tie though, for the reason of what's it gonna do to us?
I guess that's fair. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I like Cofagrigus. I think it's a really creative Pokemon design.
All right, moving on. How big is a Coffergigas?
Look
5'7", 168.7 pounds. What is Sean puking at?
at that boy opening up.
Where?
A little bit above what you're looking at.
Wait, what? You mean this one?
Right there. Yeah, look at that boy.
He's just void.
Oh, eating that guy.
They swallow those who get too close to them and turn them into mummies that like to eat gold nuggets.
Honestly, same. Yeah,
Uh,
grave robbers who mistake them for real coffins get too close, wind up trapped inside their bodies. So this is another one of those Pokemon that like is actually a psycho murderer.
yeah, we're fucked.
Like this thing is genuinely a psycho murderer. Turtle.
Turtle. 2'4", 36.4 pounds. Sir, this is not a dog.
I don't know what you mean.
Dive to depths beyond half a mile. They went on land.
To lay eggs. The sea
And to
turtle.
attack prey.
Huh. There's nothing about its strength, but
The turtle.
God, it does not look happy in Pokemon Adventures.
He's crying, that's why.
Is it crying?
Yeah.
I don't see any liquid.
Oh no, that is just how his eye looks like. What the
Yeah, that's
fuck?
just his eye pattern.
Whack. I think we're just bashing it over the head with the heel of our foot and it's just dying.
I guess that's fair. There's nothing that says it'll like maybe at most low diff because we're gonna be however deep in the water it said it could
Well,
go,
no,
half a
it
mile.
it, it goes on land. We're fighting it
I
on
guess that's
land.
fair. I guess that's fair. Our criteria was if it can go on land, then it's on land.
What's up, Will? Caracosta. 3'11", 178.6 pounds.
This is Big Turtle. I like the ones
Uh
that say how they went extinct.
bruh. Slap from
What?
one of them is enough to open a hole in the bottom of a tanker.
Yeah, that's a
Chews up
loss.
steel beams and rocks.
It eats Omastar and Ammonite whole and is not bothered in the slightest by the shell.
That sounds about right. It's gonna munch on our bones.
I don't understand how this thing went extinct.
Does it say anywhere?
No. I like the fossils when it says why they went extinct.
Arkin.
I think that that's fun. I like Arkin.
1'8", 20.9 pounds.
Bird.
Look at him screaming in Pokemon Adventures.
Bird.
That's the ancestor of bird Pokemon. Bro, he is a bird.
It is a bird. It's unable
They
to
were
fly.
unable to fly. I forgot that Arkin can't fly.
The evolution can though.
Uh,
Very
it
good at
hops
jumping.
around.
I feel like this would have been a cool like flightless bird line in general, but they made Archeops fly. It just
What do we
hops.
do with this thing?
I'm pretty sure we just win. Like it just hops around.
Alright. Archeops. 4'7", 70.5 pounds. They're intelligent.
I like how Pokemon, when Archeops came out, gave it the defeatist ability because they were afraid that it would be too strong. And then it's just like now they're just like the game has like no balance at all.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Also, it runs better than it flies.
it needs a long runway to take off.
It can run at 25 miles per hour.
It needs to build speed for 2.5 miles, yeah. It runs at speeds comparable to those of an automobile. Yeah, why would you even bother flying at that point?
Well, it runs at 25 miles per hour.
Well, no, that's just what it requires to fly.
Averaging speeds of 25.
Where's it say that?
Son.
Oh, you're right.
You got to remember their definition of an automobile is something that runs like 30 miles per hour.
That's true. I don't know what the speed limits are in Japan, but apparently it's not very fast. I don't know.
What do we do with this thing?
Um, Maybe
'Cause I
it's a
really have
high
no
diff.
fucking clue. High diff?
Just because it's a big bird. Well, no, it's only 70 pounds. Well, it's still a big bird, but
I don't know, but looking at what we have in high diff, I don't think it belongs.
I guess that's fair. But I don't know if it really belongs in mid diff.
I
Is
think
it
I'm
a
fine
lot?
with putting him in mid diff because we have Mighty Anna in here, who is literally just because he's a big dog.
I thought Mighty Anna also had something to do with how strong its bite force was.
Maybe, I don't know. Why is what's Veneria in here?
If I recall correctly, Baniri actually had like something that Lopunny's had like an ear sensitivity or something where like you could grab its ears and it would get hurt, but Baniri doesn't have that.
I'm
And
still
it
fine
had
with.
like I think it was like its ear has enough power to like knock you out.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I'm still fine with putting him in mid diff because the mid
Okay,
diff doesn't just have to be the thing.
that's
It
true.
just that averages the way that it's been. Trubbish. If I remember correctly, Trubbish is highly toxic. If not him, Garbodor.
They
Um,
they belch poisonous gas.
what the fuck is happening in the anime, bro? We're
I don't know.
shooting like fire out of his ass.
If you breathe the gas they belch, it will make you sleep for a week.
Honestly, not that bad compared to what some other things do.
If a young Pokemon or child breathes in the gas, it could be a life-threatening situation.
Well, I'm not a young Pokemon or child.
Well, yeah, but it still wouldn't be great for an adult.
Well, it just knocks you out for a week. Best sleep of your goddamn life.
It can kill you in that week.
What is it gonna do?
Keep belching the toxic gas into your body.
I guess.
I mean, it does say that it belches the toxic gas after its stomach is full from eating trash, so maybe it's an RNG?
RNG!
Yeah,
Garbodor. And
big trash.
Gigantamax. I forgot he had a Gigantamax.
I did too. It's in like one of the last fights in Sword and Shield, so it's kind of irrelevant.
6'3", 236.6 pounds, or 68.11.
I like how the Gigantamax form has like a plane and like a boat stuck in
It,
it.
it's 68 feet tall, of course it does. Clinches his opponents with its left arm, fishes them off with foul-smelling poison gas belched from its mouth. Poisonous liquid from the right hand fingertips. Wait, but it said, wait, does Garbodor have two arms?
Oh wait, no,
Oh, he
it
does.
Gigantamax form doesn't actually have planes in it. Its toxic gases become much thicker, congealing into masses shaped like discarded toys. Does that make
Oh,
sense? God, if it the gas engulfs you, the toxic will seep in all the way down to your bones. Unidentified toxin. That doesn't really say.
so Vibrilliant that I can kill a weakened creature instantly, so it's got to be at least relatively strong.
I'm assuming it keeps the knocking you out for a
Immobilizes
week.
them by entirely dousing their bodies with poisonous liquid.
Yeah, I'd say that they're both losers.
I'm still putting Garbodor, no way. Or the Gigantamax, I mean.
I'd say that's fair.
Because there's quite literally nothing you can do against the Gigantamax.
Zorua time.
Zorua and Hisuian Zorua. One of the few Hisuian forms that I don't actually hate.
I'm not a fan of it.
I don't like
Well, it's
Zoroark, if I remember
I don't
correctly,
like
but
that it's
Zoro's
normal
fine.
ghost. Like, I don't like it being normal ghost.
It is a very odd typing. 2'4", 27.6 pounds.
Apparently, it often transforms into a silent child. Well, that's good. I still beat those up. Um, It changes so that it looks
It tries
just
to
like its
flee.
foe, and then tries to I'm not gonna lie, if I saw it turn into me, and
I'd be sitting there like, what?
I'm like a person that has full access to a Pokédex,
Wait, hold up. Look at Ultraman.
if a normally talkative child so it's like our family. Um,
I gotta say, after having a couple more sips of this Ghost, I do not like the lemon lime flavor.
oof. It protects itself from danger by transforming into people and Pokemon. I don't think we ever find this thing. It might be a theoretical.
Theoretically.
Yeah, I think so. Because it's
What about
literally is permanently disguised.
Hisuian?
Uh, a once departed soul returned to life. It derives power from resentment, which rises as energy atop its head and takes on the forms of its foes. It
Wait,
vents
so
lingering malice.
the gas coming out of its head transforms. It doesn't. I'm
Oh,
kicking the shit
dang.
out of it.
Well, no, I think the entire Pokemon is gas.
Is it? Let me read
I
that
think
again.
so. It's dead. It's a spirit.
Once
Like
departed
the whole Pokemon's dead.
soul return to life. But it's returned to life.
Yeah, but is it returned to life in the way that like a Cofagrigus is?
Oh.
Or like it's a ghost, but like it's a ghost Pokemon now, so it's still alive. I don't know. I should play
Or
Legends Arceus at some point.
I have no interest. However you want to call it. I'll let you pick it.
I think it might also be a theoretical.
Alright.
Well, no, but it doesn't say it hides by doing it though.
Yeah, but we also I'll put it in theoretically because if we can touch it, we're kicking the shit out of it, but we don't know if we can touch it.
That's
So
true. And if it is
we'll put it
disguised
in
as
theoretically.
something like if it's disguised as like a human, we're not just gonna run up and punch random humans until we find a Zora.
I might.
I guess that's fair.
Zoroark. I think Hisuian Zoroark, my issue with it is it's over designed.
Let me take a look here. Yeah, I think the hair is maybe too much.
I don't know. I don't know. I think my opinion's changing on it because, like, looking at the actual like big thing, it doesn't look that bad. I think it's
I
just
like
because the
the
sprite was
eyes.
small.
The
Yeah,
eyes
the
are
eyes are
fun.
sick.
Are fun. Yeah.
Um,
I like it more
five
than a
foot
regular Zora.
three. Yeah, no, I was about to say. I think I might actually do like it better. Hisuian Zoroark actually kind of sick. I stand corrected. Um,
It doesn't just transform itself, it has the power to make hundreds of people see its illusions.
huh?
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
If it
but
thinks
no,
humans are going
they can create illusions. It's not just they transform; they can create illusions.
uh if it
That's
thinks
whack.
people are going to find the den, it will give them visions.
Yeah,
You know, I'm not sure we find it.
but the question being is, if we do find it, are we gonna beat it? It's 5 foot three, 178 pounds.
I think 178 pounds.
Because of its illusions, it's most likely going to be beating the shit out of us.
Yeah, I think if we do find it in combat, the entire thing is going to be fighting against it and like our own head.
Yeah, I think it's we lose. What about Hisuian? Disheveled
I mean,
white fur looks like the
weren't we putting
embodiment
those
of
ones
death.
in weren't we putting those ones in literally impossible? The ones that like we both can't find and will also kill us?
Oh yeah, no, that's fair.
I think that's what we did with Mew. That's the only reason why I said that.
Yeah.
Robot my
Um.
biggest literally is there because we can't touch it.
Yeah. With its disheveled white fur, it looks like an embodiment of death. Heedless of its own safety, Zoroark attacks its nemesis with a bitter energy so intense it lacerates Zoroark's own body. What?
Dude,
That's why it got the red marks.
that's why it looks crazy all the time because it's literally like
Psycho murderer.
killing itself. Yeah. I do like that genre of Pokemon that's just like, this one's a psycho murderer. How do I unmod
So
a mod?
the thing
What?
that I have an issue with what Shut up, Bradley. The thing that I have with Hisui and Zoroark is it doesn't say anything about it being a spirit anymore. And it does hurt itself because it's able to lacerate itself.
Yeah, it cuts its own body.
But how the fuck does that work if fucking Zoro is a spirit?
Alright, but hear me out though. It's still 161 pounds, and
True.
something it has is sharp enough to cut its own body.
It's just intense power. We're losing.
Yeah, so if its power is hurting itself, then I don't know what it's gonna do to us.
We're losing.
Yeah.
Minchino! I love
Gonna
Minchino.
squeeze it.
He's a little dude. 1'4". He's not a dog!
Dog.
1'4", 12.8 pounds. They greet one another by rubbing each other with their tails. Prefers a tidy habitat. Well, that's just how a chinchilla is.
Then they recommend washing its tail in water. That is not how chinchillas are with water.
They dust themselves. Yeah,
Their fur gets like moldy and they die if you wash them in water. It's crazy. I think this one's a no diff. There's
Will I
nothing here.
recognize this music? Yeah, Will, it's your generation. It's the generation you rep.
I'm gonna splash the entire ground with dust, and then while it's trying to clean it up, I'm gonna stomp on it.
Dude, I don't even think you need to do that. You just walk up to this thing, grab its throat, and just choke it to death.
Oof.
Chinchino. 1'8", 16.5 pounds.
God, this thing has such low base stat total, 470.
Their white fur feels amazing to touch.
It makes it easy for them to deflect attacks.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's covered in oil. It's covered in oil. For people troubled by bad skin, this oil is an effective treatment. Hell yeah, dude! I'm gonna murder this thing and start rubbing it on my body.
It can slide right away from enemy attacks. What?
Huh? Interesting.
Maybe it's a theoretical?
It's still terrified by dust.
I mean, how many attacks can it deflect being like a foot tall and like 16 pounds?
But it specifically does say deflecting punches. Like, I would like to point that out.
Yeah, but Pokemon can punch.
Yeah, but like, there were other Pokemon where the deflecting attack was specifically like a bladed attack.
I guess that's true.
Oh, I think we wear it down. I think it's literally a low diff just because it's going to take us longer because of the deflection.
And that says the white part of its coat.
You want
Not
to
the
go
gray
no diff?
part. Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Just because it says the white part, not the gray part, which like the white part barely covers anything.
Gothita. 1'4", 12.8 pounds.
Althino looks like a
Ribbon-like
Tamagotchi.
feelers. They're always staring at something.
Apparently looking at something only Gothita can see. What?
I forgot about
You know
that.
who else has?
Wait. Black and white too.
Oh,
Into the no diff category. What a
that's
stupid Pokemon.
it has such weird dex entries. Yeah,
They're still only babies.
it
Wait.
controls sleeping children on starry nights. What the hell?
If you touch
What?
the feelers, your Gothita will start bawling.
Poor little guy.
Uh, Gothorita, the manipulate Pokemon. 2'4", 39.7 pounds.
The Gaslight Girl Boss Pokemon.
Uses hypnosis to control people in Pokemon.
Yeah, before carrying them away.
I don't think it's carrying me.
Well, yeah, but we're also not children.
Uh-huh.
But it does say it leads people astray,
Yeah.
not
That
just
part
children.
doesn't, yeah.
Um, It seems like they control things that are already sleeping, though.
No. Oh wait, no. Just for children, it puts them to sleep first.
Well, I don't even think it says it puts them to sleep. It just controls sleeping children.
Scarlet's Pokemon will hypnotize children to put them to sleep.
Oh, okay, I see.
I will say, generally speaking, it is only talking about children. There is one where it specifically says people, but it's mainly children. How do you want to? How do I want to rate this thing?
I think it's a no diff.
I song is this? This shit's going hard. That is definitely not what the song is. Hold up. Let me try reloading my overlays because that is not correct.
Gotharita time. Gotharita's a lot shorter than I thought.
Challenging
Oh!
a battle competition. That's what the song is. I don't know why the title is fucked up.
First!
What? 4 foot
When
11,
you go to
97 pounds. Oh, what the fuck?
first!
What the fuck? Uh, they distort space.
Ah.
They can predict the future.
When it learns its trainer's lifespan, it cries with sadness.
Based. Why don't you stop fate, bitch? I like the Gothitelle Blueberry Pokedex where it's just like a family photo.
A criminal who is shown his fate by a Gothitelle went missing that same day and was never seen again.
How is that relevant to literally anything?
I don't know. It also doesn't say why he went missing. Like the guy was shown his fate. Maybe he just like
Also, why do they have a Gothitelle show a criminal his fate?
yeah, I don't know. It's a strange form of torture to get information.
Oh, it has seen the end of all existence.
It's the Lich from Adventure Time.
It shows opponents' dreams of the universe's ends. But apparently the dreams are ethereal and beautiful.
Oh,
Well, it's saying that it knows your fate and it can see your lifespan. It ain't saying shit about how well it fights.
yeah. It's just gonna show you how you die. It's not actually from itself. It's just gonna show you.
And it's 97 pounds. I think I feel comfortable putting this in a no diff.
That's fair.
Solosis. 1 foot tall, 2.2 pounds. Look at how angry he is.
He's so mad. What being a single-celled organism gets you.
Drive away attackers by unleashing psychic power. They can survive in any environment.
Hmm. 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 Oh. The special liquid covering it would allow it to survive in the vacuum of space.
Based. Also,
If
the
it
shape
takes
is
a
spot on.
true. If it takes a heavy blow, the liquid will leak out.
So what are we thinking for this one?
Maybe a low diff, just since it says it does attack back with psychic power, but doesn't say how strong it is.
Uh, doesn't Duosion get a second brain? Isn't that what the top thing is?
Is it?
2 foot tall, 17.6 pounds. They have
Kinda
two
just looks
divided brains.
looks like a ringer from like when you go to if you go like a hotel or something and there's a
Yeah.
little like bell on the desk.
At times,
Ding.
they suddenly try to take two different actions at once.
When they think the same thought though, their power is maximized. Its psychic power can cover a range of more than half a mile, but only
But
if the
only if the
two
two.
brains agree.
Yeah. You want to throw him an RNG?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hell yeah.
Just whether or not the twins can get along for a day.
Reuniclus.
I like Reuniclus.
Three
I
foot
don't like
three.
the bulge that they gave it at the bottom, though.
It's a tail.
I don't like that. It's positioned very oddly.
44.3 pounds.
Because he's like spreading
Wait,
it
it's
too. I don't
always in
like.
the front. It's not a tail. I was wrong. What?
Yeah, it's just like constantly spreading it. Like, he horny.
When Municlus shakes hands, a network forms between their brains, increasing their psychic power.
The liquid is highly toxic to anything besides Reuniclus, but drinking it grants wisdom.
It can crush boulders. Bro, it grants wisdom? That's like fucking taking LSD and being like, bro, I saw the universe, bro.
That's how Gothitelle knows so much. It's just constantly on the liquid, bro.
But yeah, they can crush boulders.
Yeah. And that's just if they use their psychic power to control their arms. So who knows what the actual psychic power by itself does.
Losing. All right, before we go to Ducklet, I'm going to step away for a second. I want to go grab the ice cream that I have upstairs.
That's fair.
So I'll be right back.
Oh. Ooh. Duck. Got an interesting shiny. It's pink and purple. Pretty sure this one's just gonna be a no diff though. Yeah, it is.
Fuck. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. I'm back. I don't know where Sean went.
Your Honor, the duck is a no diff.
I would assume. I just want to see how tall it is. 1'8", 12.1. I mean, let me see some of the Pokedex. It splashes water.
Yeah, it says it splashes water to try to escape, but I don't think that's gonna work on us.
It's not good at flying.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of a loss for it.
Bro, the cap on my ice cream is not coming off. I'm sad.
Oof.
Please. Oh, I got it. We're good. All right, let me put the duck in no diff. And then we'll move on to the swan. Swana.
Oof.
4'3", 53.4 pounds. Why the fuck is that its shape?
Hey man, at least it's not a dog this time.
For real. They dance at dusk. Powerful pecs with its bill. And it whips its long neck to deliver forceful repeated strikes.
Ah, it's a giraffe.
It is. Ice cream. They can fly for thousands of miles.
That's crazy.
I mean, one of the Pokemon we saw earlier was able to fly around the world without fucking flapping its wings once.
I think that was Gliscor, yeah.
I
I mean, it's only a 50-pound bird. Like, that's still big, but like, I don't know.
he gonna be pecking and slapping us with his neck. I'm down to put him in low diff.
Yeah, I think it's deserving of low diff. The only thing that it has going for it is that it's a 50-pound bird.
The ice queen. Oh no, that's
You know,
cursed. That's cursed. No.
bald ice cream. Okay, but low key though, everyone said that this is when Pokemon designs started to go downhill, like trash bag Pokemon. But like Grimer's literally just a pool of toxic sludge, and like, what is wrong with an ice cream mon?
For real. 1'4", 12.6 pounds. I'm gonna lick it to death. Never mind. I'm sure the breast is in negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's cold.
It sleeps buried in the snow. Wait, the Pokemon formed from icicles bathed in sunlight. How does that work?
I don't know. It's interesting that it doesn't get access to what's the snow ability? Snow warning,
Hey, wait a
despite
second.
that it like makes snow.
It spews out freezing air at negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit, right?
Mhm.
But when you touch it, it's pleasantly cool. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Oh, maybe it's just that like
Look at
inside it's
Ultra
very
Moon,
cold.
bro.
Ultramoon. It wished not to melt, huh?
And thus a Vanillite was born.
That doesn't make sense. Anyways, I think it's a low diff or no diff, one of those two.
I'm putting it in no diff because if it's pleasantly cool to the touch, I am just licking it to death.
Why do they keep making them bald?
Wait, there's a bald Vanillish too?
Yeah,
Hold up, where is he? Oh, I hate it.
it's in like the Yamcha pose too, or whatever it is. Like it's just curled up
I
on the
like how you're
ground.
equating it to a Yamcha pose just because it's lying down. It doesn't even have arms.
It does so.
Uh,
I like shields. It blasts enemies with cold air reaching negative 148 degrees, freezing them solid, but it spares their lives afterwards. It's a kind Pokemon.
huh. Interesting. It survived the Ice Age. Why is that information I needed to know?
Oh yeah, it wished not to melt. It said no.
It also sprays enemies with grains of ice.
Same. I
So we
don't
just
know where to
got
put
frozen
this.
solid by it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I
But
guess
we
that's how we
live.
lose.
but we live.
Well, yeah, but you're probably gonna come out of that with like so many like health problems from
Yeah,
being
just
stuck in
hypothermia, it's
ice.
fine. Vanillux. Why is he also bald?
Why did they make them all bald?
I like how he's sad when he's bald.
I feel like this could have been a fun regional Pokemon too, like make it a volcano.
For real. 4'3", 126.8 pounds.
It's so angry. It's so mad.
Oh, if both heads get angry simultaneously, the Pokemon expels a blizzard.
They cause violent blizzards after drinking water. Its body temperature is 21 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like so much warmer than the rest of them.
No, wait. Don't know that up here. Also, the fact that it just unleashes a blizzard when it's angry, and the other one could just freeze you immediately.
Yeah, it just says it can bury things in snow.
Oh no, sword.
Sword? Oh, yeah. It doesn't say it's nice enough to leave you alive this time.
So this time it freezes you and you die.
Yeah.
Deerling. I love Deerling.
I also quite like Deerling. That is a nice little mon.
2 foot
With
tall, 43 pounds.
favorite form of Deerling and Sawsbuck.
Uh, Deerling, I like spring. Sawsbuck. I think I also like spring.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'd say my answer is probably the same.
Although winter is a close second for Sawsbuck. I don't really like the leafy horns.
I like the winter one too. Yeah, I'd say that's about what I think about it too.
Cool scent and color. The color and scent of the fur changes to match the mountain grass.
Oh
When
yeah,
they
they have
sense
different deck
hostility, they
centers.
hide in the grass.
If you
Why am I
feed one of
doing
them,
this?
it'll take a liking to you.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't know if you have stream open and even paying attention at all, but
No,
I've just been
I've
smacking my bottom lip with my fucking spoon this entire time.
yeah, I've seen you smack yourself with the spoon.
I
Yeah.
don't know why I'm doing that.
Um, I think they're all just no diffs.
Probably. Farmers consider it a nuisance. Oh, they smell like grass. Hell yeah.
But what kind of grass? Like
Distinct
just
grassy
grass
smell. So, like,
or like cut grass? Okay.
the only time you smell grass is when it's cut. So, like, I'd assume it smells like freshly cut grass.
I guess that's fair.
Yo, we can fool the shit out of autumn form, bro. If you feed one of them, it will quickly take a liking to you. You feed it, it takes a liking to you, you just smack it in the back of the head, it's fucking dead. Winter form's headbutts are a little painful, apparently.
How is it any different? They all look exactly the same.
I don't fucking know, dude. Alright, now you gotta give me a minute. I gotta put all 4 forms in no diff. Is there a way to, like, select multiple edits? No, there is not.
I don't think so.
There's so much on this fucking list, dude. You know, going into this, I was like, yeah, we can rank all 1,025 Pokemon. Now that we're doing it, I'm like, damn, it's 1,025 Pokemon.
Yeah, I think like the first time we discussed this, you're like, "Oh yeah, the stream will take like two
I thought
sessions." I think.
I thought it was gonna be like a stream per generation, and that's not at all how it's turned out. All right, sauce bucks.
Let's see here. I'm assuming this one will be a little bit more different.
6'3", 203.9 pounds. So already decently large.
Spring form, the forests absorb the Pokemon's nutrients, so the antlers grow slower.
Hmm.
Autumn is
Many
probably the
Sawsbuck,
scariest one.
many Sawsbuck enthusiasts.
Autumn form is the scariest.
Mm,
Winter form, this seasonal form, is not very popular.
yeah, that's fair.
It's got some sick boots in winter form, though.
Oh, winter seasonal form is not particularly popular.
Yeah.
Does that boots? It does have boots. You're right.
Yeah, it's got little kicks. So I think autumn form goes the highest.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of them, I think, go in the same exact tier. Because, like, spring, the only thing about spring is it says the antlers grow slower, but it still has them.
And again, it's 6'3", 203 pounds.
Yeah. Um. Maybe all of them go in high diff except for autumn, which goes in close but no.
Do you think it could beat a deer?
It's 200 pounds. I don't know.
Like, if I'm being honest, I don't think I could beat a deer in a fight.
I think I could be an IRL deer.
I don't
Not
think I
this
could.
deer, though.
I mean, I'm.
It's raid time.
What the
Okay, how
fuck is
about all of
happening?
them in how about all
LB,
of
what
them
the
in
fuck?
how about all of them in close but no, and then oh hey.
Thanks for the raid. Holy shit, 17. What the fuck, Pale? Thanks for the raid. Hope your stream went well. What were you streaming tonight, Pale? Do you prefer Pale B? Pale B? I don't think I ever asked you this question. I think I call you different things every time that I refer to you. Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
good? Alright, cool.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if you preferred B, that means I have 2 friends called B.
That's true.
Where are we putting the sauce books again? Close but no?
I think all of them going close, but no, except for autumn form, which goes in.
Just because it's more aggressive.
Yeah, just because it's more aggressive. I think it just goes in. We lose.
Alright, well, we'll do that. I hope you people, we did a big chat challenge stream and suffered with tech issues. Sounds about right for a Twitch stream, bro. Sounds hella about right. I hope you guys are excited to see me and Sean discuss beating the shit out of small animals, and then sometimes getting the shit beaten out of us by big animals,
It's for the funny.
and then sometimes getting the shit beaten out of us by by small animals.
Flying squirrel.
We'll see how the Amoga goes.
Uh,
Hmm.
Energy is stored in its cheek pouches and stored in the, or it's made in the cheek pouches and stored in the membrane.
And the what now?
I'm assuming it's meant to be like their wings or like whatever that skin is. Um,
You're telling me it's insane in the membrane,
yeah. It stuffs its cheeks so full of food that
bro.
sometimes it can't fly properly.
Pokemon Adventures. I get there are Amoga in that picture, but why are you just giving us a straight up ass shot of this person?
uh, let's see.
It shocks friends and foes.
Sometimes it can't fly if its cheeks are too stuffed. You want to put it
Hmm.
in RNG again?
Well, how does it say anything about how much electricity?
No, but I'm not sure it did with Pikachu either.
No, Pikachu specifically said like 20,000 volts.
Oh, okay.
I do specifically remember that. Um, I don't know. I think RNG is fine because we don't know how much electricity.
And also, if it has too many berries in its mouth, it can't fly properly. So like it kind of has two different RNGs.
Mm-hmm. I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
That's where I'd like to put it. Yeah.
Carablast. Okay,
Bug.
I love him. He's such a goober.
It reminds me of the mushroom dudes from Mario and Luigi Partners in Time.
I never actually played that one.
Ah, dang.
I only played Superstore Saga.
I think
One
I
foot eight,
no, that was the one I didn't play on. Oh wait, was
13
that the Game
pounds.
Boy one?
Yeah.
I did play that one then.
Mm, I think the gimmick with evolving with another Pokemon is cool. Kind of glad they didn't bring it back.
Yeah.
So
Carablast
is it
doesn't
like
eat.
you need both of them in your party to evolve? Is that what it is?
No, you need to trade them. You need a
Um,
friend who has Carablast. If you have Shelmet, you need a friend that has Carablast, and if you have Carablast, you need a friend that has Shelmet,
mhm,
and then you trade them. It
mhm.
spits a liquid from its mouth that can melt through Shelmet's shell. It doesn't eat the shell, only the contents.
Yeah, and then it puts on the shell.
That makes it sound like it just kills Shelmet when it evolves.
Yeah.
But you keep Shelmet when you evolve, or when you trade them, because they both evolve.
Don't think about it too deeply, Sean.
Okay.
These streams are such a vibe, are they? I never know how to gauge my own streams.
All of this is just about Shelmet.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be the same for Shelmets. It's all going to be about Carablast.
Every
It's a
single Pokedex entry says the word Shelmet.
it's a 1'8", 13-pound bug. It does have a liquid that melts through the shell, but
Yeah,
I think we're kicking this thing's ass. I think it's going to be a no
yeah,
diff.
probably. Yeah. Escavalier is a different question.
Escavalier is such a cool dude. Look at him. Look at this
He's got
lad.
lance arms.
3'3", 72.8 pounds. Where does he get the lance arms from? Because Shelmet does not have that.
I don't know.
Also, wait, how far? Where the fuck is Shelmet in the Pokedex? If Fungus is the next Pokemon, I thought they were next to each other.
There's a fungus amoongus. Yeah, I don't
Chub.
really know that one.
Um, they fly around at high speed, striking with their pointed spears.
They fly?
Steel armor.
I mean,
The
it's wearing armor and it has lances and it
and
weighs
they
70
fly.
and it weighs 73 pounds. So do you think that you beat someone that can fly, has lance arms, and is wearing metal armor?
No,
Okay, yeah. Then there's that one.
I'm losing. Let's go.
Fungus. I love fungus.
Wait, before we do fungus, where the fuck is Shelmet in the? Why is he
I'm
so much
assuming it's
later?
I don't know, man. Oh, you know why? I think it's because Pokemon Black and White actually organizes the Pokedex off of when you catch them.
Why do you catch him so much later?
It's because the first route you can only catch Carablast and Shelmet's on a different route. Because Shelmet, I think usually you encounter it in routes that rain a lot, and Carablast is more in like foresty areas. I think.
All right, but hear me out. If they're natural enemies of each other, why are they in different areas?
I don't know. I like the I don't know if that's the Japanese name for Escavalier, but Chevargo.
Hmm?
It's like
Hmm.
chivalry combined with escargot. Kind of fun.
Fungus.
Uh anyways, fungus.
8 inches tall, 2.2 pounds.
God, why do the fungus in the anime all look so stretched out?
Look at the goofy boys.
They look so
Oh,
stretched.
look at the Pokemon Adventures one.
Looks like he's dancing to some nice music. The mouth reminds me of that episode of Adventure Time when there was like the dude shaped like a peanut and it like spits out
The
acid and like
Jiggler.
yeah.
Hold up, I gotta bring it up on screen. The Jiggler.
I
Look at
think it's
him.
like one of the few episodes I've seen. Actually, I've seen like the first 3 seasons.
Look at the dude.
Does he ever return?
Apparently, he shows up and come along with me, which I don't remember
Oh,
happening. He might just be like a background character. Oh wait, no, yeah, he does show up in the end credits. I forgot about that.
I have to go to work now.
Yeah, I love him. All right,
It has
fungus.
poisonous spores.
Why it resembles a Pokeball is unknown.
The spores are released from their hands? Why? It says they're highly poisonous.
There's a theory that the developer of the modern day Pokeball really liked fungus.
Mm.
Um, but when the spores are thoroughly dried, they can be used as stomach medicine. Yo, give me some of those, bro.
We beat fungus and then dry the spores and then eat them to counteract the poison.
True.
But real talk though, like this thing's tiny, right? So like can the spores even reach our head? It's less than a foot tall.
Yeah, we do just step on it.
And the spores don't even come out from the top of its head. It comes out from its hands.
We do just step on it.
Yeah. I think it's a no diff.
Mm-hmm.
Amoongus.
I was about to say, Sean, will you please? And you know, you did it without me even asking.
Amoongus. Looks like the Super Smash Bros. Punching bag. Amoongus.
Wait, he's only 2 feet tall. Why did I think he was bigger than that?
I also thought it was bigger than that.
23.1 pounds. Why is he so thick in the anime, dude? He's
Wide
thick as
boy.
fuck.
Wide boy.
Also, why is the one in Adventures holding a Litwick?
Well, you know, you need light sometimes. He's just
He's a
carrying his buddy around.
well, I guess he's not a plant. He's a fungus.
A fungus among us. Mushrooms resembling Amungus's caps will grow out of anywhere the spores touch. Is that just how they like reproduce?
I guess.
Does it just make a bunch of funguses everywhere it touches? It tends to stand near Pokeballs that have been dropped on the ground.
It is not clear yet whether this mimicry is effective against other Pokemon.
Okay, there is no way it's effective. This thing is 2 feet tall. Ain't no way that's tricking anything. You are a bit too big for that little guy. Like maybe the Amoongus can pull it off, but or the Fungus can pull it off, but not Amoongus. There's no way. Anyways, it doesn't say how. I'd say this one can probably go in mid diff because it still has the poison that Fungus had, where it said it's very poisonous, but now it's like actually larger.
Yeah, but I still think we just punt it from like distance.
I don't know.
I'll put it in low. I'm
That's
not
fair.
putting it in mid.
That's fair.
Grillish.
I like Frillish.
3 feet, 11 inches, 72.8 pounds. Pretty heavy for a jellyfish.
Oh, they have different entries for the genders.
Oh, they do. What the hell? Wait, but only in Sword and Shield. Why?
It envelops prey in its vein or veil-like arms and draws them down to the deeps 5 miles below the ocean's surface.
Ooh, that's a problem.
Residents of a sunken ancient city changed into these Pokemon, only for the male version.
Yes.
Their arms have tens of thousands of poisonous stingers, and females have longer stingers.
Hmm.
This isn't easy. This isn't an easy fight. And going off of Ultra Moon as well, the poison paralyzes enemies and causes them to drown.
I think we just lose.
Yeah, I think we lose to the funny jellyfish.
I can't wait to see what happens with the funnier jellyfish.
Big fish.
I think I like female Frillish better, but Jillison, I like male better.
That's fair. I think I like the
7 foot
female.
3,
I like the female better for both forms, I think.
297.6 pounds.
There is a castle of ships that Jellicent have sunk on the seafloor.
Huh.
The
Its
fate
body
of
is mostly
ships
seawater.
The fate of ships and crews that wander into its hot habitat, all sunken, all lost, all vanished.
I think we lose.
It's rumored to drag fishermen into the sea and steal their lives away. And the crown on its head gets bigger, going off of how much life energy it's stolen.
I forgot it has a crown.
Yeah, it's the king jellyfish from SpongeBob.
Mola.
Big love disc.
I love this should have evolved in this fucking thing. 3 foot 11, 69.7 pounds.
It's like a healer.
Yeah, it can heal wounds.
It's like a healer Pokemon. I've always compared it to being the sea version of Audino.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't
It
really
holds
think
injured Pokemon in its fins.
it doesn't really do anything. I think it's probably a no to actually, how big is this thing?
Mm.
69 pounds, 4 feet. I feel like that's smaller than a usual, what type of fish is this? I forget. Sunfish? I think it's a sunfish.
Yes, ocean sunfish. Uh, Ocean sunfish are 540 to 4,400 pounds.
Yeah, this thing's a very small one.
But remember, Sean, its max speed is 2 miles per hour.
Honestly, same. Um, God, they're ugly in real life too.
No, they're mad ugly. They're also not very responsive fish.
Yeah, I think I remember reading somewhere where like they'll just have like bites taken out of them and they won't
Yeah,
know.
seals will literally like rip chunks of them off and then just won't notice. All right, where are we putting a low mola?
This one's a smaller one, so maybe just low diff.
I
Because it's still a 70 pound fish that we have to fight in water, so like it's
Yeah,
still not like super easy.
Joltik. I love
I
Joltik.
love Joltik. It's one of my
4
favorite
inches
Pokemon,
tall,
probably.
1.3 pounds.
Just a small little one.
Look at the anime dude. He's just look at the Pokemon Adventure. Oh yeah, I forgot they just eat electricity from
Yeah,
outlets.
they can't actually make electricity. They just eat it and then store it.
They also attach themselves to large body Pokemon and absorb static electricity.
Yeah,
Um,
like we could go the RNG route and say like depending on how much stuff it's stored, but like at the same time,
I found sticking to Yamper's ass.
it's like 4 inches. So like how
They're
much
specifically
electricity?
they're specifically saying static electricity. So again, I think it's literally just like the shock that you get when touching something metal. I think it's
Yeah,
just a notive.
yeah. Unfortunately, I do like that funny bug, but
Galvantula, 2'7", 31.5 pounds. I always forget it only has 4 legs.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's got those two little ones
Six
in the
if you
front
yeah,
of
if you
those
count the
one.
little things.
I always kind of
Um,
thought those were more like feelers, though.
yeah. When attacked, they create an electric barrier by spitting out many electrically charged threads. Interesting. Hmm.
While its prey is immobilized by
Uh-oh.
its electrically charged web, they leisurely consume them.
Yeah.
That's a concern.
Uh-huh.
So we lose?
I hate to say it, but we lose to the 2 foot tall spider. No, I don't hate saying that.
Because, like, not only are we, like, getting electrocuted, like, we're also stuck in a web
Yeah.
and being eaten alive.
Sword.
Sword. Oh, yeah, that's rough. And it's eating you alive.
All right, so I'm gonna put this one in losing, and before we move on to Ferroseed, I'm gonna go put my ice cream away.
I don't imagine Ferroseed will go well.
Probably not, but I will be right back.
It absorbs iron. That's crazy. It absorbs iron and shoots its spikes out, which grants it a chance to roll away. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know where to put this thing. I do not know. Um, I think it's probably a loss just because it's covered in spikes and I think it's made out of metal. It doesn't confirm, but I think so.
I think that's one of the very few times that I've actually seen Daisy sleeping.
EP.
All right, we're on Ferroseed, right? Yes.
Yeah. I'm kind of I've got mixed opinions on this one
2 feet tall, 41.4 pounds.
because it doesn't say it's made out of metal, but it says that it eats iron.
It also
Like,
shoots spikes.
well, yeah, but one of the entries also says it's not very accurate.
It doesn't
Sword
need to
says it.
be. The
Yeah,
shotgun.
I assume it
Uh,
wins.
Also, yeah, it sticks its barbs into the fucking rock. Like those the spikes are concerning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it wins. I don't think we beat this thing.
Oh boy, Pharaoh Thorn time. I
Even
love
more
Pharaoh
concerning.
Thorn.
Wait, he's only 3'3".
Small guy.
242.5 pounds though.
Yeah. They
Fights
attach
by swing and
themselves to
runs.
cave ceilings, then fire steel spikes at anyone passing below.
Also, hit from the steel spikes can reduce a boulder to rubble. It can
Yeah.
obliterate an opponent, bro.
We probably lose, I'd say. I think that's safe to say.
Uh, Now the gears.
The gear.
Clink. 1 foot, 46.3 pounds. Two mini gears mesh together, and that mesh together are predetermined.
They
Each
need the energy to live.
each will rebound from other mini gears without meshing. Whack.
Wait, but they have to generate the electricity to live. So like, can't you pull them apart?
I guess. But I'd have to assume that like they have magnetic something to keep them together. I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't say it though.
All right, ripping them apart. Throwing them in a funny no diff. What about claying? 2 feet tall, 112.4 pounds.
Kling and Clang are like the same Pokemon, except one of them has an extra little steel band.
Uh, when angry, it rotates faster.
A mini gear and a big gear comprise its body. If the mini gear it launches at its foe doesn't return, it will die.
Dodge the gear and we
And
win.
then grab it. Yeah, dodge the gear and grab it.
Do we put that in low or mid?
Uh,
I think it's low simply because the condition is a one-time condition. You only need to dodge once.
yeah.
Clink clang. Uh, 2 foot, 178.6. Red core functions as an energy tank. It fires charged energies through the spikes into an area. Interesting. Red core is rotated at high speed for rapid energy charge. Yeah, it shoots energy through the spikes. And the red core
Yeah.
contains an enormous amount of energy.
Yeah, this one's
However, the
probably...
spiked gear isn't a living creature, just so you're aware.
Yeah, so you can't separate them anymore. I think it's a loss.
Yeah.
They just lost like the gimmick that we used to abuse them the last 2 times.
Dynamo! 8 inches tall, 0.7 pounds.
Well, one alone doesn't have much power. So alone, they're
Well,
not very strong.
yeah, we're kicking its ass.
The sperm Pokemon.
Why'd you have to do him like that?
We were all thinking it. I like
Alright, yeah.
Tynamo though.
So do I.
I'm not a big fan of electric, or eel electric, but I'm a fan of Tynamo and Electros. It kind of just turns into like a parasite.
Electric, 3 foot
Um,
11, 48.5 pounds.
They attack their foes and paralyze them with electricity and then wrap around them.
Huh.
It's got a big appetite.
I don't think we win.
Yeah, no, I think it paralyzes us, like constricts us, and then starts eating us. Similar to a Galvantula, actually. Also, I'm pretty sure I was right. I think that the way they organize the Pokedex is by when you encounter them, because all of those mons are caught in the exact same cave.
Electros is 6 foot 11 and 177.5. It is not shaped like a fish.
I like how it got little feet.
Um,
I also like how it has levitate despite having feet and walking on them.
yeah, you know, the one electric type who's sitting with the funny levitate.
Yeah.
Crowd of the ocean using their arms.
It latches onto prey with its sucker mouth, sinking in its fangs and then shocking them with powerful electricity.
Also, it will attack you on the shore and immediately drag you into the ocean.
Since when have they been in the ocean? You catch them in a cave. Well, whatever.
Sure, that's the game.
I guess that's fair.
I'm still surprised they're not water types.
Yeah, at that point, if it lives in the ocean, I feel like,
Yeah, I think this is also just a loss, though.
yeah, probably.
Well, we're on LGM and BM.
It uses strong psychic power to squeeze its opponent's brain, causing unendurable pain headaches.
Why? Why's he gotta squeeze my brain? What the fuck?
I'm assuming we just lose.
He's squeezing my fucking brain.
I'm assuming if it has the power to squeeze your brain to make a headache, it can also just kill you.
It's also specifying unendurable headache, Sean.
Yeah.
It is not shaped like
Yeah.
a dinosaur. BM. BMs make so much more sense. It's shaped like a human.
Yeah. Whenever a BM visits a farm, a double mysteriously disappears. Wait, I thought aliens took cows, though. I thought it was like
Yeah,
they took cows.
but Sword has the funny double, so. Also, he's a little confused. It's alright. It rewrites opponents' memories. You too may have already had your memories rewritten. What the fuck?
Me sitting there with no memories? Huh? Huh? What?
Yeah, it can control your brain and tamper with your memories. We're just fucked.
Yeah. It doesn't just say tamper. Yeah, if it only said tamper with memories, sure, but it's control brain and tamper with memories.
I'm assuming it can still squeeze your brain too.
Yeah, definitely.
Litwick!
Ludwig, I'm pretty sure, like, steals your soul or something.
Cursed.
Oh, yeah, it is kind of messed up, huh?
1 foot, 6.8 pounds.
It leeches off of the life force of any who follow it. The light that it shines with absorbs the life energy of people, which becomes a flame that it burns, or a fuel that it burns, rather. It takes lost children by the hand to guide them to the spirit world. Okay, another
Why
Pokemon
does
from
like every small ghost Pokemon do that?
Yeah, it's another psycho murderer tier. It steals things' lives, but it doesn't say how fast.
Yeah, I'd assume it's not that fast. And
But
it's
is it
1
like
foot tall and 6.8 pounds. I'm kicking its ass.
is it actually just like a candle?
I'm killing it before it has a chance to steal all my life.
That's fair. Lamp,
Lampin!
lamp.
2 foot tall, 28.7 pounds.
It absorbs fuel. It hangs around hospitals waiting for people to pass on. God,
What the
dude,
fuck?
what the hell?
It arrives near the moment of death and steals spirit from the body.
It's feared as an emissary of death. Imagine being like a child that's like actually a Pokemon trainer, and you're like an elderly Pokemon trainer, and you're like, "Yeah, fight me, little kid." And a kid busts out a Lampent, and you're like, "Oh,
Oh, great
oh,
heavens!
great heavens!"
Dude, that's feared as an emissary of death. And dude, it arrives near the moment of death and steals the spirit from the body. So imagine you're about to die. You're like, okay, I can finally pass on. I can go to heaven. It's my time. And suddenly a lampant shows up, grabs your spirit hand, and just fucking burns you. So you can't. You no longer exist.
You have the whistle from like the new Puss in Boots movie.
I have no idea what that means. I never watched that.
Chat gets me.
All
Chat
right,
feels that one.
I trust you on that.
There's a character who is
Well,
called. Yeah, I won't spoil it.
this one specifically, you need to be dying
Yeah,
for this
it
one.
doesn't say that it steals your soul anymore. Like it steals your soul when you're already dying.
So I'm gonna grab it by the handle, swing it into the ground. It's gonna shatter, and I'm gonna win. No diff.
And all the souls will be released. Chandelier.
How big is the chandelier?
Being
3 foot three,
consumed in its
75.6.
flame burns the spirit, leaving only the body behind.
Hmm.
Oh, it puts foes into a hypnotic trance.
Hmm.
And anyone who gets burned up in the flame loses their way and wanders the world forever.
You just become hollow. Let's go. Huh? Shield.
Yeah, it's a psycho murderer Pokemon. It is a psycho murderer Pokemon again. So this goes in, it kills us because it's a psycho murderer.
We should have had a Psycho Murderer tier. I think it's too late for that, but we should have had a Psycho Murderer tier.
It's like all the ghost types are in there.
Axew! I love Axew's
I also
entire
love
line.
it too. Axe is great. I feel like
Dude,
Fracture is the only one that's like kind of mid.
I still like him.
I still like Fracture though. It's because like
2 foot
every middle
tall,
form has to be like an awkward teenager.
39.7 pounds.
They knock their teeth together.
They use the tusks to crush berries. They leave gashes in trees, but that's not necessarily that strong.
Yeah, they're like canines IRL that do that.
Yeah.
Like cats, so really not that crazy, but
They crush hard berries. Crushing berries is how they test each other's strength. That's cute.
yeah, there's the little guy. So like, bro, look what I do to this berry, dude.
How big
I
are
think it's
they?
probably a no diff.
2 feet tall, 39. Yeah, it's a no diff. I love you, little lad. It's a no diff. Oh god, I
Fracture
forgot.
might be a
I
different
forgot.
story.
This is the generation with Golurk. We gotta fight a literal golem.
Ooh, original.
That is not what I. Fracture 3'3", 79.4 pounds.
Oh, this one's interesting. The tusks don't grow back, unlike Axie, where they do.
Interesting. Yeah.
Ooh,
Tusks
original.
and shatter rocks.
It tackles its opponents and then stabs them with its tusks.
That sounds so inconvenient.
Yeah.
Its skin is as hard as a suit of armor.
It uses its tusks to cut prey into two portions, one to eat now and one to eat later.
I mean, hey, I get it. I get
Yeah,
it, man.
the steel armor or whatever you just said is crazy.
Losing. I'm curious as to how Axorus is going to be. How
I
tall is
like
he?
Haxorus.
5'11", 232.6 pounds.
When I was a kid, I thought Haxorus only had one eye.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind, but can be relentless from defending territory. They can cut steel.
I like low-key kind of looks like a bug.
Huh?
Kind of looks like a bug.
No.
Yeah, it can cut steel beams, though. And I'm assuming its armor doesn't get
Sturdy armor.
weakened. Yeah, so...
Anything else?
No,
It
I don't think
licks
so.
up dirt to take in minerals.
Same, honestly.
Terrifying if angered.
And it becomes aggressive if its tusks are touched.
I will say, it is interesting that it's a docile Pokemon.
I love the little, like, one underneath, where it's just, like, the axe you staring up on it like, "Dad." Like, "You're my dad."
Are you my daddy?
Axis is like, "No, but I am now." It's like a super nice dragon, it's like, "Yeah, sure, dude. You're my kid
Cupchew!
now. You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later." I
Dude,
love Cubchoo.
hold up. Not, it's not, kid. There it is. Always reminds me of this fucko. Always reminds me of this little fucko.
Oh, I see.
He just runs around with snot out of his fucking nose the entire time.
I swear there was a guy from Zack and Wiki too that always had a running nose. Here's when
Um,
everyone asks what Zack and Wiki is.
1'8". I'm pretty sure you told me about it before, but I genuinely can't remember what the fuck it is.
It's a Wii game. I don't think anyone really played it, but I think it's really good.
1'8", 18.7 pounds.
Ew. When they're
Funny snot.
healthy, their snot is stickier and the power of their moves increases.
Ugh.
It sniffs the snot back up because the mucus provides material for its moves. That's nasty.
It's such a gross. Like, he's so cute, but it's such a gross fucking Pokemon.
Who wrote this?
Oh no, sword! Ah!
Yeah. I feel like this Pokemon If regional variants existed when Unova came out, Teddiursa would have been this thing.
For real. Oh, when Cubchoo starts sneezing, it'll splatter you with frosty snot and you'll get frostbite.
It's disgusting. Put
I
in
think it's a
no.
note.
Yeah. Then polar bear. The polar bear with the completely flat pinhead.
Pinhead like 8'6", 573.2 pounds. Why is
I
he a
always think
dog?
I always think that Beartic is one of my least favorite Pokemon
Really?
of all time. It's so ugly. I hate it.
Why is he chasing those poor fucking Cubchoo?
He's a bully.
Wait, what? I just realized he's got the fur on the crotch. It looks fine in the 2D art. In the 3D, it don't look right.
Yeah.
Can make its breath freeze at will. Variable in the water. Freezes its breath to make fangs and claws of ice to
Uh,
fight with.
Its icy fangs are harder than steel.
Why is every single fucking time, man?
Yeah. It never changes. War never changes.
All right, moving on to Cryogonal.
Cryogonal's a unique mon. I'll give it
Three,
that.
3'7", 326.3 pounds.
It freezes its prey at negative 148 degrees and uses
Oh
chains of ice to
no!
capture prey. It then takes their victims away to somewhere unknown.
Why don't you just follow him, bro?
People who die on snowy mountains are reborn into these Pokemon. Okay. But
So it's
why?
killing you to make more of itself.
Hey, look, it's Shelmet.
Shelmet! 1 foot
Get
4,
it.
17 pounds. Can't wait for the entirety of the Pokedex description to have Carablast in it.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, there's one that doesn't, and it is black.
True. When attacked,
Oh
its
wait, no, X
defense
also. Oh
like
wait, no, X does. Never mind.
The reason is still in. Um. Yeah, I'm pretty sure some of these are like legitimately like word for word the exact same as Carablast, except just the word Carablast is swapped with Shelmet for them.
Shelmet's got armor.
Yes.
I also feel like I could crack his armor open.
It also does open, so like you can just like eventually probably get it open.
Low diff just because we have to take the time to crack open the armor.
Yeah, it is still acidic too. So like it could always fill its shell up with acid while you're trying to pull it open and get you a little prank.
Selgor, the one that is a lot less cooler than Escavalier.
This one is fast, if I recall, though.
2'7", 58 or 55.8 pounds. Its body dries out, it weakens.
Featuring a Selgor as a main character is a way to make a movie or comic popular. Cool.
I
It
guess.
also wraps itself in membrane. That's what
It's
those wrappings are.
nimble. And
Fast, yeah.
fighting. Ninja
That's
like
all.
movements.
It just says it's fast, yeah. That's pretty much all it's got.
Still a bug.
Yeah. And it
55
is,
pound bug.
yeah, 55 2 foot pound or 2 foot bug.
I still kind of want to put him in load.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
Stunfisk. And Galarian Stunfisk.
Pancake and deadly pancake.
2'4". Regular is 24.3 pounds. Galarian is 45.2.
Its skin is very hard, so it's unhurt even if stepped on by a sumo wrestler.
It smiles when transmitting electricity.
I don't think we can kill this thing. It says its skin is very hard and does not get hurt even if stepped on by a sumo wrestler.
Look at Black to White too.
It contorts itself with unexpected speed and flops away.
Most likely we are getting paralyzed though, so I think it's a we lose.
Yeah. And the other one has a strong steel body.
Also, it's a bear trap, so that's gonna fucking hurt.
Well, yeah, but we're not going to step on a bear trap, right?
I mean, doesn't it say that it hides itself?
It says conspicuous lips, though, not inconspicuous.
What do his lips look like again? It looks like a Pokeball. They're gonna be fucking sitting there, and we're gonna be like, "Oh shit, a Pokeball!" We're gonna walk up to it and just ah.
I think it's teeth show though. Like
Fair.
I think the spikes show. So I'm gonna see a Pokeball surrounded by spikes and be like, "Yo, nice find." Wait.
So do we just tie it?
I mean, I think it says it has unexpected speed in the regular form. I would assume that stays, but I don't know.
I'm fine with tying it, in just that we're not gonna attack it, and it's not gonna attack us because it's not gonna just like flop out of the sea and be like, "Nyah, nyah, nyah."
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Main foo.
They have fast, continuous attacks, and they cut enemies with sharp claws. When it loses in power, it makes up for quantity.
2 foot 11,
This guy's
41 or 44.1 pounds.
this guy's a quantity over quality guy.
In 1 minute, a well-chained Mianfu can chop it with its arms more than 100 times.
I can probably do that.
They're also got the sharp claws.
And they're fast.
Yeah,
I think we still win.
I div.
Yeah, it doesn't say how sharp the claws are. It just says sharp.
Still not gonna be pleasant.
Yeah. I think just because it's fast, it gets high diff,
Mian Chao.
which means this is
Uh,
probably a lose.
4'7", 78.3 pounds.
When it comes across a truly challenging opponent, it bites off the fur on its arms to lighten itself. Why? Oh, well, it can shatter boulders. Look at that.
Fucking stop it.
That's what I was
What?
saying before. If they're trying to say how sharp something is, they always say it cuts down trees. And if they're
Why does
trying
it?
to see,
What? No, but my issue is how often that happens.
I don't know. I guess if you're someone out there like observing something in nature, you're like, wow, that thing just kicked a boulder.
Why do so many things shatter boulders though? I don't
Probably
know of very
fun.
many things in real life that can shatter a boulder.
Nah, I'd win.
Again. I have a feeling he's shorter than I thought he would be. 5'3". But he is 306.4 pounds. Ew, shiny Druddigan's gross.
Sharp claws. The skin on its
Uh,
face is harder than a rock. It doesn't say the body though.
mm-hmm.
I think we probably just lose.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
got sharp claws and we can't hit it in the face.
Yeah, and it's also 300 pounds and a dragon.
Yeah.
I will say, I'm noticing a distinct lack of No Way in Hell other than a Gigantamax for this generation.
Yeah, which I think most of the Gigantamaxes, if not all, were also No Way in Hells. So.
Yeah. Gullet! 3'3", 202.8 pounds. No one is able to identify the energy that makes it move. It's been active for thousands of years. Ultra Sun is very pessimistic.
Yeah.
Sword.
Source of its power is unclear. Sword. Let's see. No one knows why, but some of them are driven to continuously line up boulders.
they just put a bunch of boulders in a line. Pokemon was good. Play received orders from master. Some of those still follow orders from the old masters. Interesting. I mean, he's a little clay golem, but he's 202 pounds.
Yeah, I don't imagine we win though. This thing like lifts boulders with no problem, right?
I think it's fine to put him in. I'm losing.
Yeah.
Golurk is probably going to be similar.
If
9
I
foot
recall,
2,
if I recall correctly, Golurk can fly.
727.5 pounds. Jesus
It flies
Christ.
across the sky at Mach speeds.
Shiny Golurk looks dope. I like it.
They can fire energy beams.
Wait, at Mach speeds. Wait.
Yep.
Yeah, this might be our first No Way in Hell. fucking Mach speeds.
And it can also fire laser beams out of its hands.
What the hell? When the seal on its chest is removed, it rages indiscriminately, turning the whole town around it into a mountain of rubble.
Yep.
All right, that I like swords. Swords is fucking cool.
Let's see here. Sword. Artillery. Oh yeah, that's the one with the energy beams, yeah.
Yeah, but like they specifically made artillery platforms and fucking ancient castles for these things. That's so cool.
They just kind of seem like homies, but if you
But
gotta
yeah,
get one, not
if you
if
fuck with
you
one,
hit
you're
one,
getting obliterated.
yeah.
All right,
Bisharp. Or
let's
not
hit the
Bisharp,
Bisharp
sorry,
or
Poniard.
Poniard. Yeah, the little lad, 1'8", 22.5 pounds.
Oh, we have to do King Gambit eventually. I hate King Gambit.
Blades comprise this Pokemon's entire body.
Each Poniard has its own favorite sharpening stone.
They
They
cling
cling.
to their prey and inflict damage by sinking their blades into it.
God, yeah, they have like blades coming out of their stomach. They just give you like a deadly hug.
Yeah,
And they're like made out of blades, so like they're steel.
yeah,
I think this one's a loss.
yeah. Wait. That's such a weird thing to add in Violet. It doesn't help us because there's no way we're chipping it. But it says that any chips in its blades would prove fatal for it.
I think it's just because it might like lose a fight later, but it still would kill us.
Yeah.
So like even if we like chip one of the blades by like hitting at it with a rock or something, I think it still just wins.
No weapon, Sean.
I think for some of these we've said that we've allowed bashing them with rocks though, haven't we?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
5'3", 154.3 pounds.
No matter
I'm
how
assuming
strong
Bisharp is just stronger.
yeah. It
Uh,
doesn't even change its expression when dealing the finishing blow.
Pitiless Pokemon.
Pitiless?
No pity is what that means.
No, I was just trying to find where it said that. Oh, I see. Black and white too. Oh, and X and Y.
Yeah. I mean, most of this is saying that it doesn't do much.
Well, yeah, but it's strong enough to order around the Poniard, which beat us.
Yeah.
I think we just lose.
Apparently, Bisharp and Fracture fight over sharpening stones.
Mhm.
Bisharp mercilessly cuts its opponent to pieces with the sharp blades covering its body. It will do anything to win.
Yeah. Next Pokemon's probably a loss too.
What is it, Buffalon?
Yeah.
Buffalon.
Buffalo.
5'3", 208.6 pounds. The fluffy fur absorbs damage. Headbutt everything.
Headbutts
Destructive
have enough
force to derail a train.
Yeah, okay.
They would send
That's
it
an L.
flying if a trainer entered their territory. Can crush a car with no more than a headbutt.
Yeah, it's a loss. Okay, so it says it'll send a trainer flying. If the headbutt is enough to crush a car, that's not just sending you flying. Your rib cage is shattered. You're dead.
Yeah.
It's over.
Well, no, you can be hit by a car and still live.
Yeah, like your ribs are shattered. You're in the middle of nature in nowhere.
Well, yeah, but shut up.
Also, Rufflet has some stompers.
He does have some stompers. 1'8", 23.1 pounds.
The America bird.
Yeah. Crush
Oh,
berries with
right.
their talons, bro.
They grow stronger and powerful each time they faint or are injured.
Fucking Zenkai boost, goddamn.
Zenkai moves?
Dragon Ball thing. The Saiyans, the closer they come to death during a battle, the stronger that they get a boost afterward.
That just sounds like plot armor.
The plot armor Zenkai boost I don't think is a thing past like the first 2 arcs of Z. Because
I
it's
guess that's just like
negligible at this point.
that's just like the blaze ability in Pokemon. Actually, I guess like the lower you are, the more damage you do of fire type damage. If Rufflet loses, it starts bawling.
I like moons, although it consumes berries. It's a carnivore at heart. It can crack the hard shells of a shelter. Hold up. How strong
What's
was a
out there?
shelter shell?
I don't remember. Let's see. Shelter. I'll look this up.
Known as a natural
Mm-mm-mm.
born warrior, soon after hatching, it will challenge its parent to a fight.
Its shell is harder than a diamond.
Ooh, that's concerning. How big is the owlet? 1'8", 23.1 pounds. But with some fucked up claws. And a lot of guts.
Yeah. Maybe a mid diff?
Yeah, I'm fine with putting it there.
Like if it gets its claws on you, it can probably like shatter you, but
Now I'm concerned about how Braviary is gonna go.
America bird
Oh god, there's
2.
Hisui and Braviary. Oh god.
Yeah.
I did not realize Braviary was 100% male.
I didn't either.
4'11" or 5'7", 90.4 pounds or 95.7.
One by itself can carry a car while flying.
Oh. Yeah, I'm putting that in the fucking... We're losing. Unless there's more to make it no way in hell. Will not stop battling even if injured.
Misui
Uh,
and Braviary blasts opponents with shock waves. Whatever
hmm.
that means.
I like ultrasons for regular. The more scars it has on its front, the more heroic it's considered to be. Those with many scars on their back are mocked by the flock.
Interesting.
Uh, yeah, it blasts lakes with shockwaves
I'd
for
assume that it can
Hisuian.
just continuously blast us with shockwaves, like even if they're not very strong. So like I'd
Yeah,
assume we'd lose.
it's also quite a large bird.
Yeah.
Vullaby! I hate this thing, and I hate mandibus.
Egg diaper.
1'8", 19.8 pounds. Wings are too tiny to allow it to fly. They pursue weak Pokemon. Everything is saying that it sucks.
Oh wait, that's not an egg. It says it's a bone.
You didn't know that? It's like a skull.
No. I thought it was like an
No,
egg.
like it's legitimately a skull. Look at it upside down.
Oh, you're right.
Its feet are sticking out of the eye holes. The heart is the nose, and then it's got the little teeth at the top.
Oh, you're right. I always thought it was an egg.
Nah, it's bone. It's some poor soul's fucking skull, dude. I think we kicked the shit out of this thing.
Yeah, it doesn't actually say that like it does any fighting. It just guards itself with bones that are protected by that gathered by its mom or something.
Yeah,
Oh
and
yeah,
there's
and Wallaby and Mandibuzz are 100% female.
yeah,
Interesting.
Mandibuzz.
I
3 foot
like
11,
this Pokemon's
87.1 pounds,
design, but why'd they give it a bone skirt?
and a bone in its hair.
Like they had to make it like, this is the female Pokemon. Let's give it a bone
Makes a
skirt.
nest out of bones. Strikes weakened Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a
It's just a
vulture.
scavenger. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a vulture.
Uh. Oh, its choicest food is Cubone. Oh.
They adorn themselves beautifully with bones, which is an effort to attract males, but no male mandibuzz have ever been found.
What males they trying to attract, bro? They're trying to get the Braviary to come in and be like, damn, bro.
Also, yeah, dang, most of the bones they wear are Cubone. That's so messed up. Oh, but it will take in Lost Vullaby under its wing and care for them. That's nice.
I don't know how to rate this thing because theoretically it wouldn't want to attack us because again it's a scavenger. And
Yeah,
I
but
just
it doesn't.
put it in
There's nothing.
theoretically.
Yeah, I guess so. That's fine with me.
All right, Heatmore. Heatmore and Durant. Let's go. The rivals. 4'7", 127.9 pounds. Flame covered tongue.
It melts Durant and eat them.
So it melts Durant. Durant is quite literally covered in steel, right?
Yeah.
So it's hot enough to melt steel. Which is
Every single Pokedex entry says Durant except Sword.
what does Sword say?
Just says that it draws in air through its booty hole and
Oh
then
yeah.
uses it as a tongue. I think we lose to both of them.
All right, I'm fine with putting Heatmore. I haven't read Durant's yet.
Because Durant is an ant made out of steel. I mean, granted, it's only a foot big, but like
A
made out of
foot,
steel.
72 pounds. Uh,
It does say they cover themselves in the steel armor, so that's not like their natural body.
yeah, but still, we're not
But
gonna
they can
find one
crunch,
without.
and they can crunch their way through rock.
Oh, yeah, we lose.
Because it's a strong Pokemon, so it has to either cut down a tree or break through rock.
Yes. Dieto! Oh, I love this line. 2'7", 38.1 pounds. Look at them eating in the anime.
It lacks sight, so it bumps into. And oh yeah, their mouths are so full. It looks like they just like heard something or like what the hell, and they're just like
Yeah,
sniping.
so Dieto's whole shtick is it's blind and it will kind of just bite anything.
You will be covered in wounds if a Dano warms up to you. Oh, he for gore.
Danos are also covered in wounds because of other Dienos biting them.
Oh,
If it likes what it tastes, it will commit the associated scent to memory.
I like the one in the Paldea Pokedex underneath. That's just EP.
Yeah, he EP.
Um,
So it's only 38 pounds. It's blind, so we're most likely getting the drop on it as long as we're quiet enough.
like a blind dog. Yeah,
I think it's just a no diff, unfortunately.
yeah.
Svelius. I don't remember if Svelius remains blind.
I think
Four
the
foot
entire line
seven.
is blind. Like I think even Hydreigon's blind.
Is it? Hydreigon has eyes though, like visible eyes. So if it's still blind, that's a different story.
I don't think you
Uh,
can see out of them. I don't
but
remember now.
Svelius is 110.2 pounds. Has eaten all the food in it. Oh, the two heads don't get along. They always eat too much.
I don't see anything about it being blind, but I was pretty sure the entire line was blind.
This one is just about the two heads bickering.
Yeah. How heavy
And
was it
apparently
again?
they hurt themselves because the Svelius are covered in scars even without battling others.
110 pounds. Maybe
They're
a
just
low
gonna
diff?
start arguing with each other and we're just gonna fucking bash their heads together.
Yeah, maybe it's a low diff just in case like they by accident swing at us.
And they are a little bigger, yeah, so I'm fine with throwing them in the low diff. I think Hydreigon's gonna be just a fucking loss because this thing is whack. It's
I could have
5'11",
sworn the entire line was
352.7
blind.
pounds. Shiny is
The arms,
disgusting.
the heads on their arms do not have brains.
Anything that moves is a foe. Alright, so it's not blind because it can see anything that moves.
I guess so, yeah.
Uh,
Uh, it thinks only of destruction, but is very intelligent.
based.
Hydreigon grew ferocious because people in long times past loathed it, considering it to be evil incarnate.
Hmm.
Oh, he's just evil because people bullied him when he was a little guy.
I
That's
think we
so
lose to
sad.
this thing.
Oh yeah, 100% we lose. But
I was kind of hoping he was a no way, but there's nothing spectacular in his.
it's kind of sad that it's just like the Pokemon that's evil because it was bullied because people thought it was evil
Alright,
and
but at least
gets
he
this.
has a reason.
I
Then we
know,
have the
but like
fucking psycho murderers that are just like there.
the way Getsus treats his Hydreigon makes it worse though.
Oh, it just gets this.
Getsus's Hydreigon evolves before the level that you usually get Hydreigon at, and the canon reason as to why that happens is because of the continuous abuse Getsus gave it. It evolved out of survival.
Hmm.
Like it felt that it had to evolve or it was going to die.
Hmm. It's crazy how the one dude who doesn't dress like a fucking mob boss is like the worst villain out of all of them.
Yeah, Getis is a psycho.
Like, don't get me wrong, the other ones aren't necessarily good dudes, but they are not Getsus.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like some of the villains don't even have like necessarily like bad. They're not even
What was
necessarily bad.
wasn't Cypress's thing just he wanted to live in the distortion world?
Yeah, Cyrus's was he wanted to see if he
Cyrus,
could.
that's what it was.
He wanted to see if he could settle in the dimension world.
So why did we have to stop him?
So I think the dimension world was going to swallow the actual world.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
I don't think he planned on that. Either that or was he knew it was going to happen and he was okay with it. I don't recall. I think it was that he didn't know it was going to happen though.
Archie and Maxie are just both stupid.
So is Lysander.
Lysander's an
Lysander's
actual moron.
Yeah, like Lysander's entire idea is to blow up the planet and he's going to survive in a
A
bunker.
bunker.
Yeah.
Uh,
Giovanni's just
he's a mob boss. That's all he is.
I forget who was running Team Rocket in Gen 2 because it wasn't Giovanni.
I don't think anyone was.
I think it was Petrol.
Who the fuck is Petrol? This
He
song
was
is
one of
from Pokemon?
Anyways, Gen
Hold the
2
fuck
is
up. What is the name of the song? An Unwavering Heart.
I think I remember that one being pretty good.
I
Wasn't it?
didn't know the song was from Pokemon. I've heard this song so many times.
Let's see.
I had no fucking clue this was from Pokemon.
Oh yeah, this is a Pokemon song. What were the other villains? There was, if you consider, what was his name?
Wait,
The guy
what did
from
you say the person from Gen 2 was?
Petrel? Petrel?
Petrol Pokemon?
I think he was
Who
the
the
leader.
fuck is this dude? I don't remember this dude at all. He is gold, silver. He's one of the Rocket executives. Oh, but no, he was introduced in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never
In
played the
Gen
originals, so maybe not.
in Gen 2, Petrol's role was filled by two separate unnamed executives.
Ah, okay.
That's so I was right. That explains why I don't remember there being a dude.
Interesting.
So what were you saying?
Who
That
was
was
the guy
Gen
from
1,
Sun
2,
and
3,
Moon
4,
that was the villain?
5. Well, technically it's Luzumi, and she is a psychopath.
Besides Lucamine, who is the dude?
It starts with a G. I'm getting there. Hold up.
Guzma.
Guzma's just a fucking lad. I love Guzma.
Guzma was just like rejected by society, and then
And then
his
he was down
solution
bad for
was that
Luzumine.
his solution was that he thought Pretty Lady funny.
Uh,
Lucamine was a psycho.
yes, she was. Still not as bad as Getsus. But
Yeah, surprisingly.
who's the villain of Black 2 White 2?
Getsus.
Wait, he's still the villain?
Yeah, he comes back.
Oh, I didn't know
His
that.
solution is in Black 2 White 2 his entire lore is that he wants to bait N in he basically do you know what's his name? Kyurem? The Pokemon
Yeah,
Kyurem?
yeah.
Basically Kyurem, Zekrom, and Reshiram all used to be one
Yep.
Pokemon. His goal is to try to combine them back into one Pokemon and then be the only person with a legendary Pokemon.
Ah.
That was his goal. Because N canonically still has a magic or a legendary Pokemon in Black and White 2 because it's a sequel to Black and White 1 when he catches a legendary.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I guess this is the villain for both games in Gen 5.
Whack. And then after that, it just goes downhill in terms of villains.
Yeah, after Guzma and Lucamine, what game was after that? Oh,
Team
Sword and
Yell.
Shield. Team Yell wasn't even really the villains. It was
The villain was fucking what's his name?
Rose.
Yeah, Rose. And I don't even remember what the fuck his plan was.
His plan was that he's just like a capitalist that wanted to use Gigantamax energy to power the entire. Oh no, he started Doomsday
For
because
power.
there was a prophecy that said that Doomsday would come around after like thousands of years, and his idea was, well, I'm going to plan for it and then I'm going to summon it and take care of it myself. But then he wasn't able to because he's stupid. So like he summoned the end of the world because he was like, I think I'm going to be able to be. I'm that guy, and then he was not in fact that
And then the
guy.
11-year-old that he talked to earlier in the day was that guy.
Yeah, the 11-year-old that started their adventure 3 days ago was that guy
Yeah,
apparently.
exactly.
And
And
then Scarlet Violet,
Scarlet
I didn't
Violet
play
is
enough.
fucking stupid, from what I understand.
If I recall correctly, it's like the professor or something.
Yes, the professor is dead, and it's like a robot.
Oh yeah, it's like AI.
Yeah,
Nintendo warning us about the danger of AI.
it's dumb. It's very stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. It was dumb.
Still, no one's as much of a psycho as fucking Getsus.
Yeah, Getsus was an actual crazy person.
The
I'm gonna
Lusamine
get
is definitely
everyone.
second.
I'm gonna get everyone to release their Pokemon, and I'm gonna gaslight my son into thinking that he's a wild animal. And then I'm gonna get him to catch a legendary Pokemon and gaslight him into thinking that he's the chosen one. What is going on? He's just gaslighting everyone.
Yeah, Lusamine was definitely second in terms of insanity.
Like Getsus had a kid strictly so that he could gaslight him into raising him in the wilderness with actual animals so that he
You're
could
telling
get him to speak with human or with Pokemon.
you're telling me you wouldn't do that?
I mean, I live in the woods myself, so like,
All
sure,
right,
my kid can go with
back
me.
to the Pokemon.
Bug.
Larvesta. Also, I still gotta say, shout out to Oros for the redesigns on Archie and Maxie because they're so much better.
Yeah, they're so much better, especially Archie.
Dude, Archie is so sick in the redesign. He's still a dumbass, but I love him.
Yeah,
Larvesta, 3'7", 63.5 pounds. Bro's going Super Saiyan in this one fucking picture. What is happening?
apparently that's as it evolves.
Um, Believed to have been born from the sun.
Interesting.
They shoot fire from their 5 horns. They're at the base of volcanoes. 5,500 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, I think we lose to a Larvesta. I like violets. I think Sean died. I'm gonna put it in we lose, but I guess I'll wait for Sean to render final judgment. Where's the little lad? Ugh. There he is.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
it kill.
Did you read Violet?
Yeah,
All right, Volcarona. 5'3", 101.4 pounds.
and Volcarona may be the last one for me for tonight.
That's fair. Uh,
Saved
what
Pokemon
the
from freezing.
what the fuck? When volcanic ash darkened the atmosphere, it is said Volcarona's fire provided a replacement for the sun.
Bro, the Age of Fire.
What the fuck?
The Age of Fire.
It was feared by ancient people who referred to it as the Rage of the Sun.
Wait, but it seems so chill though. Like it appeared during a winter and just saved people.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
This Pokemon scatters burning scales. Most of the danger of these scales is not in their heat, it's in the way they rob the surrounding air of oxygen.
Interesting.
I think we lose.
Yeah, definitely.
We're just gonna suffocate by it.
I mean, if it generates enough heat to replace the sun,
Yeah.
like that's probably an issue.
Damn, we just have the legendaries left, which I forgot. There's a decent chunk of legendaries in this game, and it's mainly because of the Therian forms. And then the Kyurem forms, and then the Keldeo forms, and then the Meloetta. Why do so many legendaries in this gen have forms?
I don't know. Pokemon decided to go back and make some funny retcons.
Oh god, I've been reminding that we're gonna have to do this stupid ass love Enamorous at some point.
And Love and Amorous?
It's called Enamorous, it's the other genie.
Oh, the fairy type one.
It's gross, I hate it in both
I
forms.
I always forget its name.
Both forms are disgusting, and I hate that thing. I don't even know where it is on the list, and I don't know if I want to find it. Oh, there it is. Why is it separated? Either way, I hate it.
I think it's because the forms drop during different DLCs, maybe? I don't know.
It's gross, and I hate it. Absolutely disgusting. Anyway, like Sean said, we're done for the night. We're close to Gen 6 though.
Yeah. We just have to get past the 50,000 different legendary forms.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah. For now we will call that there. Tomorrow did it download? It did. Okay. Tomorrow I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'll do something maybe if I'm not too busy absorbing myself in Ace Attorney because I'm absolutely addicted to Ace Attorney at this point. Dude, the music goes so fucking hard. There's not a single track in those games that's bad, in my opinion. No, what? You remind. I'm putting on Great Revival, Miles Edgeworth. Hold up. That's how I'm ending it with that song. Great Revival, Miles Edgeworth. Dude, I'm so excited for my vinyl of the Phoenix Wright music to come in. So excited. Add media.
Storm that is a pro.
There it is. All right. So, like I said, if I am not fully encapsulated by Ace Attorney tomorrow, I'll be doing something. Not sure yet. What yet? Might be Hat in Time grinding. Might be. I could do Jet Set. I could do Lisa. I could start a new project. Not sure what I'm doing yet, though.
Hooray!
But it'll definitely be something. So, and also Wednesday is funny DLC time for Sean, as long as he's available.
That should be, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Can't wait to see you fight Demon Princess again. Such a good fight. I will say, I don't think you're gonna like second phase as much as you like first.
Probably not.
And B, I don't think you're gonna like my favorite boss in the game.
Oof.
So we'll see, but I don't know. But I do think you will like the final boss. The final boss is fucking dope. But man, you were almost done with the Souls games.
Yeah.
You were so close to finishing the trilogy.
And then I have Elden Ping.
Yeah, you have Elden Ping, possibly Sekiro, possibly Bloodborne.
Yeah, sure.
And also the co-op runs eventually.
Yeah, sure. Those ones will probably take a while.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, they're quicker than a solo run.
Yeah. It'll just take a while to get through all of them.
Yeah, yeah. Oh Lord. But yeah. That's gonna be it for this one. So thank you everybody for joining me, dude. I do appreciate y'all stopping by, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Bye-bye. Bells back.